And we're live. Hello. Oh my god, the map isn't in the right spot, but that's okay. We're Route 6D6. Today we will be playing Shattered Star. That is Pathfinder 1st edition. It is an adventure path, which is a group of 6 collected adventures that kind of go in order. They're all connected with a singular plot. And they take players from levels 1 to around 17, probably 18 with this crew. And we are a good chunk of the way through adventure number 5, Into the Nightmare Rift, which absolutely is no indication whatsoever of anything upsetting or terrible that might be on the way.
It's a great vacation spot.
It's great.
Yeah, ignore the blue dragon. That's just the concierge.
Yeah. I mean, look, she's even got like the little hats.
Yep, she can get many bags at one time.
Yeah. Probably all of them, to be honest.
Probably.
No need
Probably.
for she's got wings, no need for the elevator, the stairs.
And that looks like a dragon that can make you a very good restaurant recommendation.
Mm-hmm.
I would believe that dragon.
The head chef of the restaurant is in the background with the flame.
Yeah.
That's how he cooks the food.
It's these are encounters you will remember for the rest of your life. So, that's us. Let's introduce ourselves, starting on the left this time, because there have been complaints in the past. Saraha.
I have to go first. Wow. I'm Saraha.
Why are you
I'm playing...
complaining?
I'm not complaining.
I complained.
It was Michael.
Okay. I'm Saraha. I'm playing Kyra today. She's a cleric of Sarenrae, and y'all motherfuckers need Sarenrae. When I'm not playing Kyra, I play Novacree, a druid on Sunday's game. And when I'm not doing that, I don't know what I do. Stare into the abyss. All sorts of stuff. If you want to follow my social medias, it's Osraha.
I'll tell you one thing she does. She makes kick-ass hex maps that we then use for our D&D game as a large map of the country, and also grids for tracking the progress of moons through the night sky. Just saying.
Ooh, that was fun. That was pretty fun.
Thank you.
The moons haven't been in your favor, though.
No. I kind of fucked myself over making that chart. Yeah.
We forgot, by the way. I don't even know if you could have wild shaped into that panther. There's two moons.
Can, yeah.
2 moons in Discord right now.
Oh.
Whoops.
Oh, we'll figure that out on Sunday.
Just a really big black cat. A lot of stage presence. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, Michael,
Coon.
are you happier going second?
Yes, that is acceptable.
Why does he go second? Don't I go second?
Nope.
No, Ash. Tell us about yourself, Ash. How you doing?
Hi, what's up?
You can go. It's okay.
You sure?
I'm positive.
Okay, hi. I'm Ashley. I play Sione. That's it.
That's it?
I make some stuff and I sell
Who is
it.
Sione? What does Sione do?
I don't know. She blows
We don't
stuff
know.
up, I hear.
She seems like someone who would do that.
You
Yeah.
know that John Mulaney quote that goes, "This is an on-fire garbage can"? That's what Sione does.
Yep.
Yep.
That's pretty much it. She blows stuff up. Yep.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Where can people check you out if they want to find your cute stuff that you make?
Online. At Pixelboat Studios.
Oh my god.
I make stuff like this. An owlbear.
Which,
Owlbear.
of course, is an Etsy store, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
And my own
Here you
store.
go.
Excellent.
Coming. Oh yeah, there's another one.
Multiple owl bears.
Damn.
Thank you, Ash.
You're welcome.
We got there eventually. Alvin, who's totally here.
Alvin's not here, and that's a shame because Alvin's a really great dude. He's kind and he's quiet and he's a little different, but it's good. And he's Canadian, which is very good. And he's just a really cool dude, and he plays this really nifty half-orc cleric of Gorham,
Yeah.
who likes to fight, and he's really good at it, except like when he has to compete like in a one-on-one bout with really awesome halfling fighter combatants. But Other than that, he's really top notch. He's a great guy, and we're gonna miss him tonight.
That is all actually accurate, unironically. Thank you. Ava.
Hi, I'm Ava. I'm very tired right now, but I play Faya the human, witch, and
Faya the human. That's it.
Human.
Just Faya the human. Stop.
Yep, Faya the human. She's just here to have a good time, collect some magical formaldehyde, and maybe see what this face spider can do. I don't know. Like, anything could happen.
A good
Anything
time with
could-
Faya sounds traumatizing.
Good time for Faya is traumatizing for other people, but they will never not have a good story, okay?
Fair
This
enough.
one time, Auntie Faya brought us here, and she broke this fucking monster out of a thing. Whew.
We're,
We had to teleport.
Everyone lived, and that's what's important.
Yeah, yeah.
as far as we know. You guys just didn't find the doppelgangers.
Yeah, Faya's you know the Asian guy from Hangover? But did you die? She's very much that persona.
But if you did, she would take your body parts and put them in her bag of holding.
I can raise dead now. That's fine.
Okay.
Raise or animate?
Raise.
Okay. Seem worth asking. Just checking. Thank you. Michael.
I'm Michael. I play Lurk Logan, the halfling bard, also known as Lem sometimes, Nate Jonathan. He sings songs, tries to make people feel better, tries to make some people feel worse. It's a good chaotic time. I don't do anything cool online like these other people who are really awesome. I play some D&D in my own time, and that's pretty fun. Playing with these people is a lot of fun too. You should check out other cool stuff.
Thank you.
And while I'm here, I'll just say, like, everything is really hard right now, and people are stressed out, and everybody just needs to chill the fuck out and leave people in the service industry the hell alone. They got a lot going on, and it's hard, so stop being that guy if you're being that guy. Just stop.
Oh, Michael, we don't deserve you.
Also, leave your fake service animals at home. They'll be fine.
Yeah, seriously, and don't bring your cancer-ridden mother to the restaurant and then lie about it. Just stop. Just stop. Come
Like
on.
really specific stories. I wonder who they could have come from.
I don't know. I work in service too. We can
Seriously,
blame me.
it sucks out there. Be kind to people. It doesn't take much.
Also, don't get mad if you can't get seeds out of a passion fruit drink. Just don't get a passion fruit drink.
What's wrong with passion fruit?
Nothing.
They want it without the seeds, and it comes with seeds.
That's impossible.
Yeah.
Passion fruit has seeds.
That's literally how you eat passion fruit.
Yeah,
You eat
well,
the
they want it.
the meat around the seeds and eat them.
Yeah,
like a pomegranate.
I
Yeah,
was gonna say,
so
that's like
it's like
somebody wanting a pomegranate without seeds.
so
Yeah.
it's like
Or a
so it's like a
strawberry
syrup
without
base that we
seeds.
have to do.
Cake
So it's like a
without
really
seeds.
thick syrup with all the seeds, and she's all like, "I want this drink with no seeds." I'm like, "I can do with minimal seeds," and she's just like that blank plastic stare because too much plastic surgery, and she's just like, "Okay," and I'm like,
See,
Okay,
everybody,
gotcha.
don't be that person. That
You
person is
just-
what you don't do.
Well
Be
illustrated.
reasonable.
I have
Just
a
don't.
question.
"No, she's awful."
Michael, did you just do something relating to gelatinous cubes?
Yes.
Michael, did you steal my idea of
Just
doing
had to-
something relating to gelatinous cubes?
He did.
If you mean
You think
like
I don't? You
purchasing
think I don't know? You think I don't
an
notice
item from
that?
an amazing store, yes, I did buy something from her awesome store because it was awesome and I heard about it. And then I
everyone
saw the thing and I'm like, I want that. That's how great it
You know
was.
what? I'm gonna go buy one while we're running the intro. How about
Oh,
that?
God.
jeez.
Here's my.
It is pretty freaking cute, though.
It is.
Thank you. I
How about you,
am-
Tim? Who are you?
Tim who? I'm Askell Archer. I am the game master for this game.
Oh, right. Bugger.
I will be playing all of the NPCs, the monsters that may or may not be in formaldehyde at the beginning and or possibly the end of today's game session. If there were any particularly labyrinthian ancient horrors from beyond the reaches of space that were to appear today, I would be playing those as well.
They better be right where we left them.
Sure. I also adjudicate the rules and take the adventure and present it to the players to engage with and work their way through one challenge at a time. And secretly I'm on their side, but don't tell them that. They don't know it. When I'm not running games on Route 66, I stream. Still don't know what. No idea what I'm going to be playing this week, but hey, maybe it'll be Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. That's I hear that's a pretty freaking great game. So, that's us. If you want to be involved in the game today, chat, you can do so by spending your gold pieces, that is channel points, to purchase chat's blessings, which are recorded by that little winged D20 that kind of flutters around on the screen. No, it doesn't. It just stays put. Don't know why I said that. Our players can spend those points to give themselves +or -1 on any D20 roll, or to give me +or -1 on any D20 roll. And they can spend them in bulk to make things happen that otherwise wouldn't, if they're not being stingy and waiting for that one time they fail by 1 instead of spending all 14 at once. But you know, it's up to them. So let's see. Actually, I do want to mention, because we had some movement on the bar yesterday, we have a goal set up. We are going to do a hardcover book giveaway when we get to 50 consecutive sub points. You can see that bar right below Saraha. We're making some good progress on that, and as soon as it hits 50, we're going to start the giveaway. Some details on that: it does have to be a book that is actually for sale in official outlets. So it can't be like a second edition AD&D Deities and Demigods. I know it's a cool book. I love it. I have one on my own shelf, but we can't do that as a giveaway. Probably 5th edition or 1st or 2nd edition Pathfinder. It would have to be. But that's all we got going on. So that said, let's run our intro and get this show on the road, shall we? I didn't realize the video. I'm used to the minute and 15-second video. Here we are. We're here. Totally here.
Hello.
Hello. We're back.
Wow,
Let's
what
play.
a fuck up.
Excuse you.
I'm excused.
You are. Master Bard, will you please... actually, if you don't mind, since we have a player who's missed a couple of game sessions, do you mind if I take it today and go a little more in-depth into what happened these last few?
Yes.
I know these are like the high point of the games, but I just want to make sure like that we can cover, unless you think you can cover like 3 or 4
I
game
think he
sessions.
can do it. I think he can do it.
I don't know.
You want to... We've never done a recap of that size and magnitude before. Can you handle that?
I think so.
All right. Well, let's try it out. Let's see how it goes.
I don't actually remember the last time. But anyway, I will give it my best shot. So, a while back, we all came to Guildspur out in the middle of the Charlaxian? No.
Cinder.
Starts with the C. Cinder. I know it's in the Cinderlands, and the people who live here are the Shawanti.
There it is.
Yes, the Shawanti. And we came seeking the Shard of Wrath? Yeah, okay, all right. And after doing some action outside with a bunch of hill giants and fire giants and dropping many of them in holes, which Faye was happily a part of, and she knows all that, we descended into the depths of Guildspur, which we learned was covered in this thing called the You just said it like 20 minutes ago. The
the
Mage
magic
Shroud.
Mage's
Mage
private
Shroud?
sanctum.
Mage's Private Sanctum, which
Mage
prevents
Shroud.
scrying and teleportation and all kinds of other ways of getting inside. So we went down into it and we landed in a strange library. And as soon as we got in it, our cleric Kyra had some pretty creepy visions of some terrible things happening to people in the group. And shortly after she sort of cleared her head, we were attacked by two creepy scorpions made out of skulls. And in the ensuing tussle, our buddy Togbad bit the dust pretty hard. Actually, his head got pulled off. It was pretty terrible, and he died. He actually died. But don't worry, Kyra was there. Kyra put his head back on and got him all better again. It was pretty lovely. Let's see. So after the library, we started to explore this place, and we found it seemed to be a Thessalonian museum of sorts. It looked like there were a number of exhibits on display, and indeed there was even a disembodied Thessalonian voice, and we know it was Thessalonian even though we could all understand it, which probably really pisses Fea off, I imagine. But,
Oh yeah, Fea, there's a tongue spell over this whole area too, so we don't
everybody
need a
understands
translator at all. We all speak everything.
Well, I'm fucking useless.
That's what I told you she'd say. Verbatim.
I had one job.
I know,
So
we were
we,
like all understanding, and we're like,
Wow,
So we
this
were
is what it's like to
exploring.
be Fea.
Yeah. And there was this disembodied voice who basically said in Thessalonian, don't touch anything, and if you steal it, bad things will happen to you. So, of course, everybody except Olak was very, very careful and didn't touch anything. That's that actually happened that way.
that's
just so we're-
not.
That's exactly what happened. I cautioned Olak several times not to touch certain objects, which he insisted on touching, some of which broke, including a lovely little skeleton snake that was mummified, inside of which we found an iron stone that was appropriate for the Shard of Wrath, interestingly enough. We found a number of interesting old artifacts that we weren't supposed to touch, but then there's Olak up there touching everything. And sure enough, it turned out that this weird underground library had a caretaker, and his name was actually the Caretaker. It's hard to believe. And he was a ghost, and he called himself the Caretaker, at least that's what the caption of the picture said. And he was not well pleased, to say the least. And he opened up his dialogue with us by shooting a lightning bolt into a delayed blast fireball that was extremely delayed by several thousand years, I believe.
10,000.
10,000 years. And after that, probably one of the most annoying fights I've ever had began to ensue. This fool decided it would be cool to hang out in the ethereal plane while he did all of his bullshit. Kyra went after him. Olak went after him, and Sione and Lem were just like, yeah, guess we'll hold our turn.
We're here too.
Guess we'll hold our turns. Just keep on holding them.
Wait, is that another brain monster?
I haven't gotten to the brain monster yet.
Well, it's like right there on the map.
Oh, that was garbage.
That's later.
Yeah, no, that's something that you guys aren't dealing with.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
I
Okay.
can delete it.
So Olak decided it would be an awesome idea to really piss this dude off, and he started smashing up all the statues in this joint, which is what the dude pretty much didn't want us to do. So Olak did it anyway. I told you can't trust this guy. You really can't. So he started defacing all these cool ancient elder god statue things, and that guy was pretty pissed. But Olak put him right, smashed him for like 1,000 points of damage or something like that. It's pretty Olak. Kyra cut him up pretty good, and eventually we made the Caretaker go away, but we learned that the Caretaker's going to come back tomorrow.
That was Fea, by the way, who knows about that, because he's a ghost.
So Fea knows that. All right. And after that, we continued our explorations, and we found a really interesting stairwell that went, when you walked on it anyway, went up past the ceiling, like through the ceiling. And it turned out it dumped you into a lovely nighttime glade that was warm and smelled nice and felt very safe, we thought, and had something to do with Desna?
Yeah, it was the
Was it
Tower
Desna?
of Desna in the Dimension
Yes.
of Dreams. So
Yes, we learned it was a little pocket dimension, and we found an incense thingy which would protect us from nightmares if we burned it, and we put it in Sione's hole. She was super keen on having something in that hole, and that's exactly what we did. We just dropped it right in there. It was pretty good. So we did that. I took Fab up there, and Kyra went up there, but Sione did not go up there. She was not about it. I think she was frustrated she couldn't fly up there. She had to walk. Sione's not about walking places.
Imagine having to walk when you have that many spell slots.
Yeah, what
Right.
the hell?
Exactly.
They weigh her
Exactly.
down. It's probably pretty hard.
Can you talk
And
about the outer god that you saw?
Oh, that
Yeah,
might be
you
worth
did.
mentioning.
the outer god that we saw.
When you
Outer god.
looked at the Lem looked at the faceless sphinx and
Oh,
you saw
yes.
Nyarla
Before-
Thotip.
Yes, before he got smashed. Yes, there was a really nasty, unpleasant elder god thing.
Yeah.
The crawling chaos.
Yeah, it was bad. We didn't like it. Didn't like it at all. And we explored some more, and then we found a room that had like all these preserved critters in it. Well, it wasn't all; it was like 4, but it was trapped. It was rigged that if you like pissed off the ghosty guy at the far end or something, he could like open the doors, and which would set off a sound spell, which would blow up all the things, and then apparently bad things would happen. They'd probably come to life or some nonsense like that. And so we didn't do that, which was pretty good on our part. Sione found the trap and cleverly got rid of it. And in the tanks were a phase spider, something that starts with an A that I can neither pronounce nor remember, a silver dragon, and a fate. No, I said the phase spider. What was the fourth
A
one?
Chul?
Nope.
An
Robo.
Avalor? Oh,
A rover.
rover.
Yeah.
When did we see the Chul? What was that?
That was in the library. It was just its skeleton.
That's right.
And we left those well alone, even though Fea wasn't about it. We left them very well alone. And then we went into another room that had this big basin of water, I think. And it had 2 very unhappy water elementals who lasted all of like 2 rounds. It was really sad. They got Sirocco'd to death very quickly. It was pretty funny. Actually, one of them tried to drown Kyra, and we were like, nah, that's not going to happen. I don't remember how we made that. I did something to make that not happen, but I don't remember what it was. But it was clever. I'm sure it was clever. And then Olak went and found another room that had some more creepy water in it, if you can believe it. And this creepy water apparently had aboleths in it, but only for Alvin. Olak. Bugger. Sorry. Pronouns. Hard tonight. Long day. And he had this weird vision of some aboleths doing aboleth things, like at the dawn of time or something, and we found this really cool helmet that makes you breathe underwater. And I think that might be it. I'm probably forgetting a lot of the lore, which is what you wanted to convey, and I've probably just wasted like 10 minutes of everyone's
No,
time.
not at all.
No,
You actually got the
fine.
bulk of it.
Yeah.
And I'd already mentioned the main lore that Fea most recently was interested in was in the room with the aboleths. There was a giant mural. Or, I'm sorry, it wasn't even a mural. It was like a model of an Aslanti city, complete with pyramid towers and tiered pagodas. And the model included colossal aquatic monsters below it, reaching tentacles up to control things like a chess game in the city above. Fea had kind of given a little history lesson on that as she was studying it, and then sketched it, and I believe that's... You guys were moving back into the chamber with the fountain. Only one other thing worth mentioning. If you prepare spells in the room with the delayed blast fireball, you prepare them. I believe, I don't remember the details. They are bonus metamagicked for free. You
And
can
it
have
was
3
only
evocation spells.
evocation,
And in
yeah.
the fountain room, it's conjuration spells. So the only way that you guys know of that you can continue forward is through some doors to the north. Though I think you guys had talked about slowing up. I don't know if you wanted to continue or rest. So actually, I'll leave that to your discretion. In fact, let's talk about the room you're in. I'll just give it a nice description. There's a roar of water echoing through this chamber. The air is damp with cool mist. A dark pool fills much of the western end of the chamber, while to the south, a set of stairs leads up to another room. Tumbling into this pool from a bronze-ringed gap in the ceiling above is a column of frothy water, while a small ledge sits just above the water level on the westernmost edge of the pool itself. And the floor through this entire chamber is drenched with water, where recently 2 elder water elementals were fought. The icons on Fea's token, by the way, you are benefiting from Mage Armor and from Moment of Greatness, I think it's called.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Moment of Greatness.
Moment of Greatness is one of my spells, and when I am performing, you may use your Moment of Greatness to double the morale bonus from my Inspire Courage. So you get a +6 instead of a +3, and then it drops.
Okay.
Until the next round, when your +3 comes back. But it's actually come in handy once or twice, so...
Yeah.
These guys aren't blinking anymore, are they?
They never blinked.
Yes, I did. I saw it.
You didn't see it.
I did too.
None of you
I
guys
heard
saw
the
it.
narrator describe it to me.
Mm-hmm. That's all you got.
Did Kyra do a medicine check on them?
Yes. You guys thoroughly checked that the
did.
aboleths are indeed dead.
It is some
Well,
sort
maybe
of-
they need to be double dead.
Gonna blast them.
Oh, I don't want to destroy what they're in.
I can take the liquid.
No! Let's just
No.
leave them. Heading to this door?
Yes.
How are you, how's everybody holding up?
I'm good.
Sayoni still looks slightly...
Oh, here you go, Sione.
oh, okay.
Oh, I got it. I can...
No need to fight over it. You can both heal me.
I need
I
to
might-
heal myself a little tiny bit anyways.
I can do that
Oh,
too.
well, that'll heal everyone.
That will heal everyone who needs it. 25. Wow, what of my 10 channel energies? God.
Oh, I see the problem.
What?
Oh, with the browser that I'm using. Oh, here we go.
Oh, I couldn't find mage armor. Is that the shield looking thing?
Yep.
I think-
That's what I've been using for it.
It says dodging, you
By the way,
liar.
okay, you fixed it. Never mind.
I guess that's gonna be mage armor.
Yeah, well, the token things that you're using were meant for 5th edition, unfortunately.
There's no mage armor?
No, they're not for spells, they're for conditions that you're under, and Mage Armor doesn't have a condition, per se.
Okay, there we go.
True, it's just like a reminder.
Do I still have Moment of Greatness?
I think so.
I don't think
I
I,
don't
used
think
it. I
you
still
spent it.
had the... I still
Alvin
haven't
I'll tell you
used
what.
the
Everybody
thing.
gather
Olaf used it.
around, and we'll just do it again.
Okay.
I'm also going to take this time to go ahead and put Good Hope on everybody, which I had not done. So,
Oh, now I have to find a token for that. Or
just in case.
what looks hopeful? Guess this. I chose the feather.
You know what?
So
Yeah.
assume in this moment, as like Kyra's offering a prayer to Sarenrae, Lem plays a little ditty or sings a little ditty, your choice. Everyone's just feeling very optimistic, very positive, very good about yourself. You're feeling well. Your joints don't ache today. You know, you could probably get out of a chair without making a sound.
Heck
That's
yeah.
impossible.
It's
I
also a
know.
great song.
It's also that too.
Can you open the door, Olak?
All right, he's gonna stomp forward and kick the doors open in true Olak fashion. And to save time, so I don't have to do 2 different rooms, It's just a 10-foot, like, antechamber with another pair of double doors in front. So Olaf's gonna march 5 feet forward to do that.
Crap. Oh, I see.
I'm sure it's probably been 10 minutes since I cast True Sight. Right?
Yes.
Or 14 minutes.
Yes, it has.
So I'm gonna recast Arcane Sight.
Okay. As you guys enter this chamber, the large room looks to you to be some sort of chapel. Oh, by the way, Fea, I believe, is carrying her scythe has light on it, I believe.
Oh, okay.
So you have the light source. The large room looks to be some sort of chapel, yet no pews or other concessions toward comfort are apparent here. The ceiling is low, just over 10 feet in height, giving the place a claustrophobic feeling for all but one of you, compared to the high ceilings in nearby chambers. The walls in here are of polished black stone, while an upraised pulpit to the north supports a pale yellow altar on which 2 fat candles flicker, already lit. A tall column stands to either side of the altar. The length of each column is carved to resemble an emaciated gargoyle-like figure that lacks all facial features on its horned black head.
Magic? Anything magic?
Yes, the candles are magic. Rather, the candle light. But that's
Is that continual flame?
Yes.
That's it?
Mm-hmm.
Not seeing any magic.
Well, I
besides
think we
the flames.
make a donation.
Is there any blood on the altar thing?
It is on a raised pulpit, so you'd have to walk up and...
I'm flying.
Oh, okay. So you kind of drift
I just
over
fly
to
up.
it and look down. You'd have to get somewhat close, because like it's dark. It's just candlelight.
I have dark vision.
You don't?
Yes, I do. I have goggles of dark vision.
Oh, do you? You do?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you were just being a smartass.
No! I can fly. I have dark
is
vision.
also black and white, so that won't help you here.
Fine.
But drifting kind of close to the altar, you don't see any blood on it. It looks clean. Though you can't shake the feeling that those carven images of the faceless gargoyles are somehow aware of you. It's a creepy feeling. Like, they don't move at all. There's no magic about them, but it just... Their very presence here makes you uncomfortable.
Was it like that with the other faceless statues? Like, felt like they were watching us?
No. And that's worth mentioning, Ava. In 2 different chambers, there were a number of statues of angelic women with 4 wings, 2 of which were angel wings. The lower 2 were shriveled and withered away. And they had completely missing facial features, just smooth, blank face.
Are these statues of any religious significance, Kyra? Fea?
I'm not sure. Let me see if I can dig in my old brain here.
Same.
Oh, I saw the number and thought that was Kyra. I was going to say, oh, Kyra, you succeed. Nope. It is DC 30. So, Kyra, all you can tell is, like, yes, this is a chapel. You don't know to whom, but you're sure it's blasphemous. Like, this has bad juju all over it. And even as, like, you might go to present this information, Fea's like, oh, yeah, that's... Fea, you know that this chapel, this whole temple, really, is dedicated to the awful glory of the outer gods and the great old ones. Although it doesn't seem devoted to any one entity in particular. There's pieces here dedicated to different ones. The yellow altar to Hastur, the statues to some of the night gaunts of Lang. The missing facial features being representative of Nyarlathotep. Like,
anything I can remember to pronounce at any given time? besides
Probably
Lang?
not. We don't do pronunciation with old gods.
I will relay this, and I'll point to like each thing as I'm like saying like it's just 2 old gods.
Well, this time we're gonna do this right. Like we did. I got this one, and I'm gonna pull out a gold piece, and I'm gonna walk up to the altar, and I'm gonna say, "Really sorry about all the smashed statues. We didn't mean it. Here's a little tithe donation thing for you."
Okay, so you walk up,
Ooh, Sayone's kind of like.
and as you're doing
Wait.
this, like Faya is continuing her explanation. I hadn't finished actually. Faya, you also know that the candles, traditionally in a temple like this, someone would hold their hands over both flame, and in this way they would be able to communicate with whatever plane this is keyed to, presumably Leng, since this whole place is an embassy to Leng.
Okay.
However, even as Faya is like elaborating on that, maybe offering like some trivia over different examples of this in other temples, Lem, when you put the coin on the altar, you suddenly feel dizzy.
And forgiven?
Well, an instant later, the 2 faceless gargoyles lurch forward, turning to look at you. And they're both very large, like the entire column, so about 10 feet tall. They lurch forward. A low, rumbling chanting in some unknown language fills the room as they move up to you, snatch you, like each of them takes hold of you under an armpit. And as they do, like as they leap into the air, carrying you between them, Lem, the entire room, the floor, the walls, all that crumbles away, dropping out from beneath you, revealing a strange... Actually, hang on. If we're gonna do this, let's do this right. Revealing...
No checks, no chances?
We'll get there.
Bye.
Revealing miles and miles of a strange frozen mountain plateau below you. And you can just see it as far as your eyes can see into the darkness beyond. And just this one terrible, terrible mountain that looms over everything. All of it frozen. At this point, the creatures, whatever they are, distantly you can almost hear Faya explaining that they're night gaunts, which are guardians of temples of the old gods, or the great old ones. The night gaunts drop you, and I need you to make a will save as you begin to fall several miles toward the frozen plain below.
Oh.
Come on, Lem.
Do I get like a do-over because I gave them money?
No, but that has been noted by those who watch.
Good.
Jesus shit! The hell
My
kind of
will
will
is
save is that? It's only a
Damn.
DC 17. You might as well not have even rolled.
Oh.
You blink rapidly and snap out of it. Faya's still like explaining what night gaunts are. No one else seems to have even noticed you had an issue. You're just up by the altar.
Lem's just tripping out in this place the most.
Because he likes to
However,
touch things.
You know what you get for your troubles.
What?
Some XP.
Penalty?
XP. Yep.
Oh.
Okay, now put your hands over the candles.
Okay, I'll do that. Are they? Does anything happen?
No, they're not hot. Nothing.
Just dump candles and chuck one over my shoulder.
The candle
Not
snaps.
really. Not really. Actually, he probably would.
The candle snaps in half on the floor. The light continues flickering, though, from the broken candle where it lays. Nothing else happens.
I'm going to frantically put it back the way it's supposed to be.
I think we're supposed to put 2 gold pieces up here, actually, not 1. 1 didn't work out good. Anybody got another gold?
Not one I'd be willing to put here. No offense.
I think you mean offense.
Perhaps I do.
Oh.
Or Sarenrae maybe does.
Well, that was weird and unpleasant.
What do you mean? What happened?
Did you guys want
Do you-
pictures of what Night
Do we, any of you know
Yes.
like of a frozen dead plain with a big scary mountain in the middle of it? Like really big?
Frozen plain?
I'm very certain I know this.
Knowledge planes. I'm
That's
very
one thing.
certain Fea knows this as well, though.
Oh, we
I
have the
guess.
same score. Same roll.
Mm.
I'm gonna share the image with you. It's not loading now. Hang on, I'm trying to get you guys an image for the night con. Maybe this one? Okay, here we go. Nope, here we don't go. Yes, here we go. I'm gonna share with you in the chat because I can't put it on screen because it's
Okay.
but that is what Lem, two of these just so the two columns are carved to look just like these, and they came to life and grabbed Lem under the armpits, and so you saw
It's
this.
kind of cute.
Except
It's
they're
kinda
about
ugly
10
cute.
feet tall.
That makes it less cute, but I wouldn't mind seeing it on, say, a magnet.
Notice the fingers,
Ugh.
the long, too many.
I can
jointed
enhance
fingers.
its cuteness, no problem.
Yeah.
Give it little blushy cheeks. Done.
And then it.
Here's
Ugh.
the first edition Pathfinder. Like, oh, that's horrible, but it works.
That is a whole link. Oh, they're blue.
Oh,
Though
Still
the
creepy.
first
It's
image
like he's saying
is
peace.
closer to what the rest of you see, since it's the same color as the column. Lem would have seen them
Okay.
come to life like this,
Oh.
and you can really
That is
see those
some
those
probing
unpleasant
fingers.
fingers. Yeah, there's a lot they can do with those. None of it good.
I hate it.
So I'm sorry, Fea. What was your knowledge planes? Actually,
20.
all three of you are familiar with this one. Though Lem, why am I not surprised that you're even more familiar with it, having seen it up close and personal? That is the plane of Leng, and the
That's
mountainous plateau are called the Mountains of Madness. That is to say, if you were to read the H.P. Lovecraft novel Beyond the Mountains of Madness, you would read all about Leng.
Which is pretty good if you're interested.
You've read it?
I have.
Oh shit! So you know, then you of all people know how fucked this all is. Yeah.
Achiever.
So you would know Leng is it's the Nightmare Rift. It's the land on the far side of the realm of dreams.
Are we going to encounter things like that there?
yes.
And Lem, you would know that night gaunts are native to Leng.
There are no bathtubs there, I'll tell you that much. Not a single one.
Just grabbing my holy symbol, like, oh god.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
I mean,
particularly with
Sarenrae.
you being a cleric, this whole chapel would make your skin crawl. You
So
feel
what do we
unwelcome
do?
here.
What do we do? Like, I thought we should try to undo what Olok did.
I think it's best we just move
I
forward.
don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah, I have a feeling there is no undoing that. I'm gonna go try to open this door over here because I want out of this room.
Fair.
That's fair.
Checks out.
They're like talking, like, "What should we do?" I'm like,
You push these double doors open,
It's gonna go.
and you find the passage beyond has
Okay, then.
collapsed. Though, those of you, Olak probably being the most architectural-minded out of everyone, knows that it likely connects back with that collapsed passage in the library.
okay. Okay.
Well,
And
the
I'll
library?
just sprint towards the other. Oh, it didn't have any books in it or anything.
Yeah, they were all
Aw.
destroyed, and you took
Everything
the,
was.
the few goodies that were there.
Yeah.
Also, Sione wouldn't let you take an aboleth tadpole. She said no.
She did.
Says when does Faya listen to the word no?
Coming from Sione, she sometimes does. Though I can't imagine anyone else. I can't imagine very many others. All right, Lem, did I miss you saying you're opening that door?
You did miss that because I didn't say it.
Oh,
I
good.
was going to go to that door and I was going to listen, and I've rolled a perception check.
Ah. Very wise of you. Very wise indeed, yes. But you don't hear anything on the other side. It's quiet. Too quiet.
Clear. I said it's clear. You want me to open it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, let's just get out of here.
Pushing the doors open. They open without a sound. Not even a squeak of unoiled hinges. Beyond,
Just to look back at Olak and glare.
a single human skeleton lies slumped against the northern wall, draped in a fine cloak and clutching a haversack to its chest.
Lem,
Cloak.
Fine cloaks. I collect them now, by the way. I've got 3 so far.
hold on. Arcane sight.
Before, yeah, might want to make sure it's
Okay,
not.
arcane
I'll
sight, you are
wait.
getting some magic. There's faint necromancy coming from the skeleton, and
Okay.
there is faint magic coming from the haversack.
Okay, do you need spellcraft on the necromancy?
Sure. Actually, no, that would be
Or
spellcraft would
Arcana?
be on the haversack. It would be Arcana on the necromancy.
Okay, here they are. So 36 on the haversack, 33
You know
on
that
the...
it is a handy haversack. It's like a miniature bag of holding.
I got
it could
one of
have all
those.
sorts of stuff in it. No telling what's in it.
And the skeleton.
Also, I'm sorry, the cloak and the headband on the skeleton are also magic.
Oh, do you want spellcrafts on those?
Taking 10, you can already identify them as a cloak of resistance +3
Oh.
and a headband of mental prowess +2.
Oh.
Hey, nice.
I believe
And,
that means it applies to all 3 mental stats.
How,
Mine is just
about
wisdom,
the-
charisma, but
How about
yeah,
the
it's
skeleton?
2.
The skeleton. It occurs to you that the faint necromancy is more of an echo of something else, and it hits you that this is probably the
It's the
curator's
curator.
Oh.
Let's smash it.
we should.
That guy was
we
a
should,
dick.
No,
No,
we should not smash
We
it,
should
Lem.
put
We
him to rest so he doesn't
Yes.
come back, right?
By
Kyra?
smashing it.
Yes,
Olak.
that is exact. Olak, do no
Olak.
smash. Olak, no
Smash.
smash. Olak, no.
I agree with Lem.
Yes!
Olak, I
Rumble
don't care
buddies.
if you agree with
All
them.
you're going to
That's
do
not
if you
what we're
smash
doing.
it is make him angrier. If you don't put his body to rest, he will continue to haunt you.
Do you
And-
remember when that guy tried to blow us up?
Yes, I remember, and he's only going to stop if we put his body to rest.
So,
Or if we
Kyra,
smash his bones?
How do you think we
So-
should do that?
You're saying if we smash his body, he'll come back and try again, and we can kick his ass again.
Yeah, and then he'll come back
Yes.
again and again and again and again.
I don't see a problem.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Anyway, Kyra, how do you
Faya's just gonna laugh, like, to
suggest we
herself.
deal with this?
Do I know what I need to do?
So technically, it was actually Faya, I believe, who identified the ghost earlier.
Mhm.
Yes,
Um,
I totally identified
and-
said ghost.
Specifically, it's just a ghost. You know that ghosts are hard to kill because they don't really stay dead ever until you lay them to rest. Unfortunately, barring like a wish or miracle spell, the only way to lay a ghost to rest is subjective to the individual. Whatever it is that is tethering them to this plane of existence is what you would have to do. You'd have to basically give them peace, whatever that means.
So maybe if we look at his things in his sack, his haversack, maybe there is a journal or something in there that will let us know what's keeping him here.
I'll
We probably
use
need to fix all the statues.
I'll use Mage Hand to grab the haversack and bring it out here.
Good
Oh wait,
call.
shit! How much does it weigh?
A handy haversack? Give you
Yeah,
one.
I've had them, but I would know
Actually,
how
wait a
much they
second.
weigh.
I've got it.
Oh,
linked.
it's.
I think they weigh more than 5 pounds, like 15.
It's 5 exactly.
Oh, perfect.
Yep.
I can grab it then.
Also, I was wrong. I believe it was moderate, not faint magic coming from it.
Yeah, I'll just bring
Where's
it and drag it out here, out of the room.
Wasn't what he was really upset about all the statues and things being broken?
Well, he was upset that we had, in his words, stolen stuff. So
Didn't steal
A
anything.
lock.
I know steal.
Well, let's see what's in the bag, huh? And I'll turn the bag inside out.
A number of books fall out. Faya can identify them as spell books.
Yes.
Wizard spell books.
Hmm.
Anything we can use?
Now, I will note there are
I meant-
spells which include reverse gravity, prismatic spray, like disintegrate, chain lightning, flesh to stone,
well, he did try to use
We should.
Great on me. and
Anything
he-
we can
baleful
use
polymorph.
to set him to rest?
Maybe we
I
should
I feel like
go
I
back
set
and
to
fix-
rest a thing before, and I don't remember when.
No?
So even if we were to like burn his body, his bones, he'd still be here.
Does he appear where his bones are? Like when he comes back, is he gonna start where the bones are?
Yes.
Because we could go put them in the aboleth
Put the
tank
bones in the hole.
In
down.
my hole?
Yes!
I should also add, you would know that
Yes!
specifically he would reform where he died. Not where
Like
his
that.
like the tie to the bones being here is more what it is as opposed to the bones themselves, if that makes sense.
So I
Though you
think
do
what
know
I'm
that
thinking of-
often laying ghosts to rest is connected to their body. But typically, unless the ghost is willing to tell you, the only way to really find out for sure, like you can't just arcana check this kind of thing. It usually requires some kind of like divination magic. Something
Hey,
that
bro, why are you so pissed?
We can't even use like some divination magic down here. So
Sometimes
What
they
if
don't
we-
want to be put to rest.
well, he's just going to keep coming back and attacking us.
Want to leave his bones here?
I
You
suppose
could put
so.
them in the aboleth tank.
I think if
I'm
we
not
move
opening
them
that tank.
or put stuff in places that he doesn't want, he will only be angrier.
Does that really
I can
matter?
ask when he comes
Like,
back.
do you want him to have more prepared disintegrate spells?
Well, I mean, he's not hardly likely to be more angry,
Do you have-
is he?
Do you have Speak with Dead? The spell?
I do,
Could
yeah.
ask him.
I actually could.
He might not want to talk, but that's maybe our best chance.
I will cast Speak with Dead then.
I'm
you
going to
just got
give you
validated for preparing that.
This is the
I'm
first
going
time
to
I've
give
ever
you-
used this spell.
and inspire competence as I strum
Okay.
a chord on a flute.
Got it. All right. So you begin
Okay.
providing some background music. Kyra, you see the skeleton as you cast this spell. What's the casting time?
10 minutes.
Okay, so yeah, that's gonna wipe out a lot of the other spells. Like Olok's buffs are gonna be gone and such.
Oh
but,
no, my thing.
Sorry.
It's basically
still have
10
4
minutes
minutes.
of prayer, jumping back and forth between Kadiran and Celestial and some common prayers, like just reciting like last rites before at the conclusion of these 10 minutes, you begin chanting for it to awaken. And finally, the jaw drops open of the skull and you hear like a from it. You may ask one question per so you may ask 7 questions.
Okay.
Knowing how he died.
He does get a will save to resist because his alignment was different from yours.
Does he want to resist?
I don't think it says if he wants to.
Oh.
I mean,
He still awakens either way. He can just choose not to answer.
okay. Or attempted to. Oh, fuck.
So he doesn't have to answer you, or he can try to lie.
Okay.
But he would have to use bluff to do that.
Maybe asking how he died.
Yeah. Hello. Sorry to disturb your rest. I was just wondering if you could tell me how you died.
Time.
It's old age.
And just to clarify, Stilly, this isn't the ghost of him. This is just...
No, this is just the memories his body carries.
Right, so he's not pissed at us. This is just his body.
No,
you know?
yeah.
Lem, you get the sense that there's no duplicity there.
I'll just keep him watching as this goes through.
Okay.
What? Did you work here your entire life?
Yeah.
You could ask what would put his mind at rest, his soul at rest.
Yeah, I was gonna ask him if like anything in particular he felt here was most valuable to protect or something like that.
Yes, good question.
Oh, just knowledge. Okay. Is there anything that I can do to put you at rest finally?
No rest. Not while Thassilon persists.
Element's gone.
The salon does not persist.
Can we convey that to him somehow?
Do you know that Thassilon does not exist anymore?
No answer.
We trying to think of a way to, I don't know if it matters to show this body that Thassilon no longer exists.
I don't think he can see anything.
He wants to
I think
defend
it's-
this place even in death because knowledge.
Tell him we're sorry.
Isn't the
about
library
all-
empty though? There's no knowledge. I mean,
What-
we did
Would-
take
What if
Would
we
you-
put his
would
book
you-
back on the shelves?
Would you rest if there was no knowledge here?
Not until the plunderers lay cold and dead.
Oh, that's us.
Yeah, but
Boy, who
he
could
doesn't-
that be?
He doesn't know about us yet, right?
Not him, no, his ghost.
This would be
does.
his knowledge as of the moment of his death.
Yeah.
So-
So I'm assuming he was protecting this and people would still try to come in and plunder this place and rob
Who
it.
was it though?
It's the last question if we ask it.
Is there one more left?
Yeah,
One more.
one more question.
Could ask him what's beyond this door.
We just tell him we're sorry and we'll put his book back on the shelf.
He doesn't know that we did all of this though.
Oh.
I'm trying to think of a way to.
Faye seems a little protective over her bag now. You know, when you adjust it so your hand's on top of
make
it.
a sense motive check for me.
Okay.
You have a +4.
That's right, yeah. From Inspire Competence.
Motive. Sorry. Tabs. Okay. Ooh. 38.
38. Okay. It occurs to you that this place was intact before you guys came here, and he was still haunting it. So whatever is tying him to this place, you don't think it's tied to the actual, like, to anything you guys have done here. He was already here before you came.
Right. You know what? I don't have any other questions.
He mentioned plunderers. Was there anything like you could ask what they took?
Oh yeah. Was something major stolen from this place?
Never on my watch.
Impressive.
And then...
Until now.
And the skeleton
Until now.
slumps back against the wall.
Until now, bitch. Oh, that was useful and not useful at the same time.
Yeah, I'll tell them that I think, what I kind of sense from my sense motive that I just. Yeah.
Well, can his ghost leave this place?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Because if it can't, then we're gone. Guess it's not our concern anymore. As long as we're out by the time he comes back.
How long is that?
You told us it was
Freya.
a full day. You said he would come back in a full day.
24 hours.
Or tomorrow, yeah, to 24 hours, yeah.
I guess I'm not
Feeling a little under the weather? She like puts her hand through her forehead.
Is it the
It's
next
pretty
dawn,
hot.
or is it the next day, or is it like 24 whole hours? That might be important.
24 hours?
Yeah.
Because that means if we needed to take a nap, we could do that.
Yeah.
So...
Don't think we need to take a nap yet.
You sure?
Yes.
Because I heard that there's some pretty good inns in Magnamar. I'm just saying.
You want to teleport back to Magnamar?
I mean...
Yeah. From in here, we'd have to figure out.
Yeah, we'd have to... I think we're okay for a bit.
I think we should just keep pressing.
Well, can I just offer an alternative point of view?
Yeah.
So, like, we're after this shard, right? Because we want to keep all the bad people, or I guess, from getting at somebody else, right? Well, it's here. Like, no one else is going to come down here. That'd be crazy.
Right,
It's
but
clearly well looked after. We could
it's
just
not
leave it alone.
here, though. We think.
Well, right, it's
Also,
even more not here.
Just to note that, because it's been a while, and I haven't mentioned it in the last few recaps, the quest was not about... There was no worry that someone else would do it. It was because a Rune Lord rose here 5 years ago. A crazy monarch tried to kill her entire city of people. The Drow were discovered and tried to end the entire world. And Sheila Hydemarch wants a weapon to defend Varizia with.
Yeah.
Just something your characters would know, because it's been more recent for them than for us. I just wanted to... Alright, you can unpause.
So maybe we could just leave it alone.
But didn't you sense it, like... I don't know. I think it's not in good hands right now. It's my guess.
No, I mean, we don't know what this dragon is going to do with it.
Yes. Exactly.
But it's only one. I mean, we have, like, 5. How bad
I
could it
think
be?
even one is bad, especially when it does not have an Ion Stone and it's probably corrupting the mind of an already evil dragon.
Um,
I know.
It's when you put it like that. Fine. All right. No bath. No naps. Just down
Lem,
more
if I
terrible
could
holes.
magic up a divine bath for you, I totally would.
I know you would, buddy. I know. All right, let's find another hole.
Well, I could summon a pit and you could fill it with water and
I can create water.
Okay, all we need is some fire. I've got soap. I mean, I feel like a plan is coming together here.
Oh, I have lots of fire.
Maybe that
Faya-
curator guy just wants a good
Create
hot
pit,
bath.
fill with water, hit it with
And
a
you know, I
fireball.
was
All of the
researching
water just
another spell that does have water in it,
Oh,
with a
that's
pit.
a new element.
but it also
for
has
you.
sharks, so you might not want that one.
A shark pit?
Yes,
Oh, I feel sorry for the.
I can't
Creature on
use
the
it yet,
receiving
but
end
it's
of that.
something I'm thinking about. I have sketches. There's like sharks in a pit, like jumping out of it.
Cartoon.
Little speech bubbles roar.
I'm gonna cast Unseen Servant, and I'm gonna send it to open the next door.
Okay. Quick question, just for
Ah.
clarity: did you guys take the headband or cloak off of the skeleton?
Yeah,
I do not
will.
need a cloak, but we could probably sell it.
One
anyone
moment
needs a
and I will
+3
confirm
cloak
about
of
his
resistance?
headband.
+3 cloak. Let me see.
You were right, Kyra. The headband is for intelligence and charisma.
Oh, mine is for wisdom and charisma. Interesting.
Wait, did you say intelligence and charisma?
Mm-hmm. +2.
What kind of bonus is it?
+2.
Enhancement, right?
Yes.
It's-
I'm pretty sure you've already gotten better than that for your charisma.
Don't crush my hopes. It might be some other kind of item.
It's enhancement.
I have a headband.
It's
It's
enhancement.
this is exactly what I have: a headband of mental prowess +2 to wisdom and charisma. That's what
Oh,
I'm
so this
saying.
is intelligence and charisma.
That one that is on the skeleton's intelligence.
Interesting note, though, the item specifies that the skill the intelligence bonus goes into is perception.
I actually could use that cloak.
Do
I
it.
could swap out that headband. Mine does the same thing, but it doesn't have the bonus to perception, I guess. At least when I bought it, the item, it didn't say anything about that.
Why not?
Okay.
He's
There
not
is
really
a
using it.
cursed.
Oh yeah.
No.
Stilly, speaking
See, you
of
only
that,
said it was.
would I know about the other thing yet?
What other thing?
My item. My belt.
Only if you've done something with it.
I would feel it.
Mm-mm.
Oh
Fucking
god.
kidding me?
Love that. I would feel it.
I would
Alright.
feel it.
What
Okay,
belt
fine.
did you get?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Wow. Okay.
The first time it becomes relevant is when you will notice
I'll
it.
tell you. I don't know. Sayone doesn't know. It's not a belt. Sorry, bracers.
Yep. It'll be the first time it becomes relevant.
I'm gonna put on the cloak.
Do
How's
it.
that feel?
Good. Great.
Okay, great.
+3.
Do you
And
want
it
to write
looks
down a
exactly like his.
Cloak
So
of
it's
resistance
bluish.
+3, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Lem, you're taking the other thing.
Yeah, I'll swap it out. If you want to put down a headband of mental prowess for the inventory to swap it out
Oh.
with, though, that would be fine.
I'll put it in my hole.
Please do.
How
Put
much
it
more can we
right
put in the hole?
I can put a lot in my hole. It's just like a space. Like
As you guys are switching this out, Faya, you sent your unseen servant forward.
Yep. Yep.
And there is what you see.
wait, I wasn't done talking about my hole.
The western wall. So, first of all, there's a set of stairs that go down. They descend into an octagonal chamber, the western wall of which features a detailed mural of a mansion's facade. The front doors are painted life-sized on the mansion, but the rest of the mural grows increasingly distorted in size as it nears the edges of the room. There's a single door to the south and a double to the north. And also, the mural of the mansion radiates strong conjuration magic.
So it's very tempting to try to open the
No, that's wrong. It
mural's
should
doors.
be overwhelming. I think that's a typo. It should be overwhelming conjuration magic.
So, I'm assuming the murals are bad.
Well, I don't know. Fiona, can you tell?
Hey, are they bad?
Make your spellcraft check.
How
I
bad
love
are
this.
they?
It's very tempting to like go open those doors, but I would do that. Kyra would not.
A spellcraft you wanted, right?
Yup. So, you actually recognize something kind of funky here, and it hits you what this is. It looks like a mural, but it's real. It's a mage's magnificent mansion.
Oh.
The doors in the mural are real doors that will open into an extraplanar mansion.
How is this here? Does it have
to...
permanency on it? How's...
Mm-hmm.
It does?
And the caster level is 20th on this.
Oh.
Oh,
So it's...
Lord.
I will tell them.
Do you think it belonged to... Gesture to the
maybe.
dead body?
Permanency, that's pretty high level stuff.
I mean, he had some high-level spells.
It's true. We can go inside.
I'm curious
just
if to
wait.
see what's tethering him here.
Here, I'll just send Dragon in.
Oh, I was gonna send my NC servant to go open more
Do
doors.
both,
Oh,
do both,
okay.
Do both.
Dragon likes to explore. Don't you, Dragon? Just looks at Sayori like, what the fuck?
Liar.
So, where are you?
I guess the first door it sees.
Well,
That's there.
there's no first door it sees. You gotta pick. You can pick the mural, or you can do the double doors or the single door.
We're doing the mural. That's
yeah.
Okay. Well, though that's not a door at all. That's a mural.
Whatever.
It approaches the door. Not that you can see it, but I guess what you guys see is the doors suddenly pull open. Easily, actually.
No lava, no nothing coming out to...
No, you can just
Fight.
see the
Lava
what looks
just
like a
pulls
well-lit,
yeah.
cozy entrance hall. You can see, like, paintings and portraits beyond, artwork, columns, a smell of food.
Oh,
Do we need
Incense
to go
walks
there?
up.
I'm curious if it belonged to the curator, then, or the curator. I don't know what he was called.
We can ask when he gets back. No?
Oh, I'd
no,
rather
I
not fight
don't
him again.
know.
He's not gonna want to talk to us, Fea.
He's mad.
Olok smashed all of his stuff, and Lem
And I took the rest.
took something and broke it, and then after we defeated him, people took more of his stuff. So
That was
yeah,
was
yeah,
Olok.
yeah. We know.
If he wasn't an asshole, he would have been fine.
He is bound
Well,
to this place to protect it, and we disturbed that, so he is not going to want to talk.
Go ahead,
Did
Dragon.
Wait,
Go
did we
there.
break anything before he pissed us off?
Yeah, we got a warning to not take anything or mess with anything from like an overarching
Magic mouth spell.
voice.
Okay.
And then Lem picked up a mummy thing, and it disintegrated in his hands. Of course, how was he gonna know it was gonna do that? And then that was
Don't
when-
defend him.
Are you Aladining us right now, Tim?
Anyway, Dragon crawls along the floor, kind of scampers into the entrance hall. You can see him in there, kind of looks around, skitters out of sight. You're getting from your empathic... Actually, I don't think that works, extraplanar. I don't think you
Yes,
get
it
the
does.
empathic connection once he's on a different plane of existence.
Yes, it does.
I think it only works while he's on the same plane of existence as you.
Okay, let's check. Where would that be under?
Empath.
I think it's a certain distance, not
crap. I don't know where that would be.
Give me a second.
I don't have anything listed on here.
Give me a second. I'm looking it up. I'm gonna look on the familiar rules. Okay, that's not helpful. There they are. With is familiar to a 1 mile distance. Dragon is on a different plane of existence, so your connection has been broken.
So that's with a 1 mile.
Mm-hmm.
So I can hear him.
Mm-hmm.
I can hear him.
No, you can't.
Oh. Okay.
I'm saying he's on a different plane of existence.
Fine!
The connection's broken. After like 30 seconds, you see a little further back now. Your skink just goes skittering across the hall, going the other direction now.
Woo! Woo.
Like the Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, Scooby
He'll be back soon. Just give him a second.
About a minute and a half later, he comes crawling back. As soon as he's back on your plane of existence, you're getting a sense of delight from him.
Oh.
I think it's probably safe for us to go in. Seems very nice.
Okay, I'll go inside.
Okay. Stepping inside, it is at once cozy, calming. It's warm but not hot. Cool but not cold. Like, it's a perfect room temperature. Like a nice 71 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know what that'd be in normal people measurements. And you can hear like a hustle and bustle all about you as of like serving staff going about their business, though you see nothing. But there are many rooms if you want to start exploring the mansion. There's no map of it. Like it's a spell effect. I can kind of tell you if you want to look around the mansion a little bit.
Yeah, I'll go in. And
you find that it is.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Sorry.
I was just gonna say, as I'm looking around, I kind of call out and see if anyone's in there. Like, hello?
There's no answer when you say that.
Okay.
Sort of like Beast's Castle, now that I'm thinking about it. You know, like when Maurice is like, hello, and you can hear things moving, and you can tell there's totally people there, but like nobody's... It's like that for Kyra. The mansion itself is bedecked in Thessalonian objects and imagery. Depictions of a very familiar sight to you and to Sione of Rune Lord Karzug. In one room, you even find a giant stained glass window. It's the dining hall. There are actually many giant stained glass windows depicting Rune Lord Karzug. There's a study, a fully functioning masterwork alchemist's lab. You find no less than 10 bedrooms, multiple serving quarters, and a library. A very sizable one. That is, it looks, and like, you take out a book, it's real, you open it, the text in it is real, though it's written in Thessalonian. Everything in here is Thessalonian. Oh, you can? Okay. Yeah. The entire library is full of Thessalonian books.
Thea, Thessalonian library over here.
Hello, I'm right here.
I know, I just know she really
Thea
likes books.
comes quickly.
But
and
she won't
from one of the
break
bedrooms she was checking out just suddenly.
She won't break the preserved animals we don't want to fight if we leave her in this library.
Olak, curious about something, is going to paint on one of the bedroom walls just to see if anything happens. Nothing does.
Huh. Are there any like personal effects, or is it just like in any of the rooms?
No, it all looks. It's almost like a Thessalonian hotel, but it's like a VIP hotel. So like all the rooms are master suites, and the dining hall is Tim Burton-esque in its comically large size and scale. The library looks. I mean, all of this gives you a vibe of like it's a guest house.
Huh.
But for Thessalonian sensibilities. Interesting note, each of the 10 bedrooms has a bath.
There we go.
Ooh.
I guess we could rest here when we need to, and come back and rest here, and Lem can have his bath.
Does it give off the same good vibes as the dream place?
No. No vibes from this one.
Does the bath look transportable?
Not particularly, no.
Could, say, a half-orc carry it up a long flight of stairs?
You want to take it
He would
into
be
the...
ecstatic to try. Olaf's like, out of the way, Lem. Like, hefts his adamantine greatsword and like, you can see him taking measurements.
No.
Like, if I cut right along here...
You're gonna have to carry it through so many...
Okay.
I still got Anthole.
Noted.
All right, I'm gonna cut it, so somebody's gonna tell
I'm
Sione.
gonna... Sione... I'm telling Sione. I'm telling on you,
You're
Olaf.
not stopping him, you're just Sione. But that tracks, actually. But she's not around, so she's not here to stop him. He's gonna plunge the sword into the stone around the bathtub and start like...
Why do you insist on destroying every piece of property we come across?
This is more
This
of
is
a...
what got us in trouble with the ghost in the first place.
You want a bath or not?
Yes,
I don't
we do.
want anything.
Okay, well
I
this
want
is
to
for
leave
Lem,
here in
and
one
he's gonna keep cutting.
Len, why can't you take the bath here?
I didn't have a chance to tell him, and I can't really stop him. I mean, he's really into it.
You're the only one who can stop him.
I can't stop him. I mean, I could fight him again, but I hate to embarrass him in front of his friends, you know. Did that once already.
I hope Alvin doesn't watch this episode.
Yeah, you do.
He
You
might.
want him to. You want him to.
I do. I said you better hope.
Maybe he's watching right now. Hi. Miss you, buddy.
So, in the interest of time, I'm going to say that number one, this library, since I already know Fea hasn't left the library since she got there, gives you +2 on any knowledge history checks made regarding Thassalon. Also, it details much of this complex. So if there's anything you were curious about in this place, you could probably find answers here.
And the whole
Legend of the
building,
Caretaker?
or just the manor?
The silent halls specifically.
That's the
Okay.
museum-y thing.
Yeah. This
Okay.
whole floor. I'm also going to note, actually, again, probably Fea or Sione would discover this very quickly since they both would be familiar with Mage's magnificent mansion. There's a staff of 40 unseen servants that tend to the place. They will obey, but only if you give them commands in Thessalonian. Olak is going to discover that as soon as he carries the bathtub out of the door, it disappears.
Yep.
All right, gotta do it here then.
Interesting note, though, it returns to where it was.
Okay. All right.
I'm really glad that worked out that way.
I literally hear Alvin going, "Oh man!"
Yeah, from outside the halls, you could hear "ah."
All that work. Yes.
That's okay.
I would
Can
like
we look
to
in the
see a
library
map.
for anything? Yeah. Can we
I
look
wanna
in the
see
library
map
for
of the
anything about
doors.
a mention of this caretaker guy too? Or cure?
Yeah, you can actually. There's
Or
details.
just
You can find his name. His name was Kai
Yes.
Ventlu.
Kai.
I
What?
will put that in chat for you.
Kai.
Kai Ventlu, the
Ventlu.
curator.
Now, if we say his name 3 times, he should disappear.
Now I'm gonna use his first name and guilt trip him into
Is that
telling
how
me
that
how to
works?
put him to rest.
Well, funny thing, he was not the only curator here. There was a whole team of curators, an entire staff
Oh.
that were supposed to serve this place.
What happened to them?
That is not covered by the book, but he shouldn't have been the only one here.
Damn. Guess I gotta
also-
speak with dead again.
You can find, there were many, many other rooms, too, that are now buried completely in the lava that sealed up most of these passages. And something, I would say you guys have high enough intelligence and wisdom collectively that through the use of this book, it occurs to you, if lava sealed up the passages and you can't teleport in or out, he was probably trapped here.
Oh.
He probably got sealed in and never never escaped. So it's very likely he really doesn't know that Thassalon fell. Nor does he know why Rune Lord Karzug never came for him.
Oof.
Rip.
So sad.
Sorry, also I killed Karzug. Sorry about that.
We just will not tell him that.
You might need to in order to put him to rest.
He was the eldest curator here, though. He was the leader of the team and the most powerful wizard in their group. This place actually wasn't a museum. It was the Silent Halls of Learning. It was an academy. This is where basic wizards from Zin Shalast studied magic. And the truly great ones were sent off to Zin Shalast itself to serve Karzug directly.
That's actually really cool.
Were there any other questions about other locations here that you were wondering?
I just want to see the map
what's
so I
down
can
this
see down
hallway?
the halls.
A portal to Lang?
Let me just go through here. I can tell you a few facts of trivia about everything. So that was the library. It was called the Gilt Spur Library.
Okay.
This place actually was called Gilt Spur, even in Thassalon. So somehow that name survived history. The magic that protects this place is powered by something they refer to as the Abyssium Reactor. Which clearly is still running, since clearly you still get tongues and you can't teleport in or out.
Well, damn, this is better than nuclear.
Yeah, well, Abyssium is... it's nothing to tinker with. And, of course, there were also big cloakers that once guarded the library. In addition to the, what are they called? I can't remember what they were called. The Skull Rippers. They called them Skull Rippers, and there were cloakers. And a memory would occur to you guys that there were two giant leathery heaps in the center of the library, along with some giant skeletons. And it's likely that the cloakers were killed by the giants when they came in here. Or maybe by the dragon when it came through here.
For fun, I'm gonna ask one of the things at Thessalonian to bring our giant friend a bunch of food.
Okay. I will get back to you on that, because the food that they serve here is delicious, but also peculiar. Something that maybe most of you don't really want to know what you're eating. Fea would probably be comfortable with it. Olak would be comfortable with it. I don't know about the other three. We'll come back to that. The museum area was called the Welcoming Hall, and it looks like there weren't just 5 chambers, there were dozens of them. All of it lost to the lava flow, and it was called the Hall of Arcane Wonder.
Is it down where all the statues were broken?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can see why they're scratched out now, by the way.
Yeah, Olak did that, actually.
Yeah, I figured.
Yes.
He was pissing off the ghost. The statues are referred to as the Faceless Angels in there. You find descriptions of the Faceless Sphinx, which is, as Lem already knew, it is a tribute to the outer god Nyarlathotep, god of conspiracies, dangerous secrets, and forbidden magic. And also said to be the one who whispered the secrets of Earthfall to the Aboleths in the 10,000 years ago. He does that.
Kind of rude.
Yeah. You find that the fireball is exactly what you thought it was. It was just an arcane trinket. Apparently Karzug made that himself.
That was really nice of him to leave us that very nice gift.
It was meant to be a beacon for students of evocation to learn, or rather, students of wrath to learn. There were also beacons of 6 other schools of magic. No, I'm sorry. 6 total, 4 other schools of magic.
That's actually really, really cool.
Well, only 2 remain now, you can see. The fountain and the fireball.
Yeah.
And for your benefit, it's not just a delayed blast fireball. It was time stopped in the moment of its detonation, so it is perpetually exploding. It's not just the little key waiting. It's literally
so cool.
like a 10-foot diameter mid-explosion, frozen forever. The Serpent Folk Juggernaut is exactly what you think it is. The only thing of note, it is labeled as a trophy collected by the Rune Lord of Greed. And an interesting note, Fea, you find that the text has been updated so that the Rune Lord of Greed, accredited with destroying it, was changed to be Karzug. It's likely, using like what that means, it's likely one of his predecessor, earlier Rune Lords of Greed did it, and he had the history books changed for it.
Okay.
Wow.
Which is just the kind of petty, like Kyra and Sione, you'd be like, yep, that sounds right.
Yep.
Yeah.
But they were from the wars with the Serpent Folk to the east. The Dreaming Tower, you already knew about. This, again, was a tremendous work of magic from one of Karzug's apprentices. They pulled a 30-foot section of the tower into an extraplanar pocket dimension and then made it windowless here, which is how you guys see this tower, even though it is in the plane of dreams. So it's sort of an extraplanar portal all around it that takes you to the tower when you go up to the stairs. The texts note that Desna never objected to their acquisition, therefore they see it as it belongs to them. Because were
Makes
Desna worthy, she would have claimed it as her own.
Okay.
Then there's the examination chamber, which is the room with the 4 tanks. Fun little tidbit you find about the Silver Dragon. They list 4 creatures. They list an Orumvirax and some details about it. They list a phase spider and details about that. They list a roper and details about that. The 4th creature they list is an intellect devourer.
No, I don't like those.
What are those?
You can do that would be knowledge dungeoneering if anyone's curious what intellect devourers are.
Is that something
I
that
don't
ate my
have.
memories?
I don't think in Curse of the Crimson Throne they ever came up. So yeah, you'd have to roll on
I don't have any ranks in that, so I can't really.
29.
That tracks. Intellect devourers are a brain with dog legs. And they are extremely evil, and they can change their size at will, and they wear bodies like clothing. So they will crawl into somebody's head, replace their brain, and wear that body so that they can experience different sensations. And to them, feeling and sensation are like a drug. They want to sample it before putting it in their closet and moving on to a different body. They are psionic and very, very deadly. And you know that they're typically only found in the Darklands, and if you find them in a city, you should just find a new city to live in, because that city is probably compromised.
Oh my.
Ultimately, they are bent on world conquest.
Okay, so...
So, you would conclude that that silver dragon probably is missing its brain, and it has been replaced with a intellect devourer. And of course, they have all sorts of abilities like mind control, telekinesis, charm spells, stuff like that. You know, to help make sure that their victims let them get in the ear canal.
Oh yeah. So they don't even have to be dead. They just need to get in.
Once they get in, though, they take over completely. They get the memories of the subject. They get the powers and abilities of the subject. They get it all.
Oh my
and if
God.
you kill the subject, it will not kill them. They'll typically just crawl back out of the ear canal and look for a new body.
So you guys remember earwicks when you were a kid and you thought that's what they did? 'Cause that's what I thought. Something that actually does it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I grew up on Wrath of Khan, so like this is just old hat to me.
No,
Terrible thing
it's
goes
really
in your
cool.
ear. People scream.
They're basically parasites.
And the book that details them
Is what
does have
she'll
some little
say.
sketches of them, so you can see like the brain and
Oh,
here, if
good
you guys
lord.
want a nice happy little image. There you go. It's that,
Kinda
but it's about
cute.
the size of like a pug.
Ew. Why?
Kind of cool. So wait, the dragon that we're supposed to find?
No, not the one you're supposed to find.
No,
one of
Okay.
the four
the
tanks
silver
had a
one
young
in the
silver
tank.
dragon in it. But the book doesn't mention a young silver dragon. It mentions an intellect devourer and some unspecified host. They knew what they had.
Oh, shoot. Okay, what
Well-
about the aboleths, the dead ones in the water? Does it say anything about
So
that?
let's see. The Endless Waterfall, we'd already talked about. That was just for conjuration and such. Yes, this was the Aboleth room was called the Shrine to the Veiled Masters, and it alludes to, essentially, it's a monument to them, not just the Veiled Masters, but the Aboleths as well, and all those who manipulated Aslan. It was meant to butter them up. Thassalon, at some point, it looks like, hoped to have an alliance with the Abolithic Empire. That didn't work out. The Aboleths just weren't interested, since obviously it didn't forestall Earthfall. But
Yeah.
all of that was meant to be in homage to them. And actually, contrary to the name Abolithic Empire, according to the texts you're reading, the overlords of that empire were a creature called Veiled Masters, not Aboleths at all, though there's no sketch. No reputed sighting of them has ever been confirmed. Not even magically. So the dead Aboleths in there were trophies. So the room was meant to be in homage to them. When they rejected it, Karzuk said, fine, fuck you, killed 2 of them and stuffed them as his trophies in the room.
Sounds about right, yeah.
Okay.
The next
And the
is called the Chapel of the Crawling Chaos,
Ah!
which is exactly what you thought it was.
Yep.
And the room you're in now is just referred to as the Guest Mansion. Its intended purpose was to serve as a holding place for visitors and diplomats to stay, who were maybe visiting with Leng.
Oh, so we got lucky.
Originally, the double doors to the north, it looks like, led outside.
Oh.
Nothing in there about a cursed bathtub?
Nothing in there about a cursed bathtub.
Sweet!
While to the south is something mentioned as the Grand Choir, which apparently leads to what they refer to as the core. And beyond that, it gets kind of iffy. They talk about her in the core. There's a she with a capital S who dwells in the core. But otherwise, the next mention is just saying that the core is what leads to the embassy of Leng.
That's where we need to go.
Mm-hmm. We still have that incense from the Dream Tower thing, right?
Yeah.
We're going there.
Although
need
if we
that.
wanted to take a nap, we should probably just go up the magic staircase.
Oh, I promised you guys I would mention the food.
Yes.
So the food that's served here, I will leave it to ye who would be curious to decide for yourselves if you would describe this to the others. There is flaked dragon turtle cooked in mead. Dragon turtles are sentient, by the way. Potted wyvern flank in garlic. Selections of various fungi. And a lot of mead and very, very heady wine.
Yum. Except for eating sentience, not cool.
Yeah, wyverns also are technically sentient.
Okay.
Like I said, Olak and Fea might be comfortable with that, especially if it's, cooked in meat and garlic. That sounds delicious, but it's up to you. I'll leave it to you guys' discretion if you know what this food is or not.
I would eat the fungi, I think. That's it.
And the bathtub isn't made from the skull of innocence or something terrible like that.
No, this is all conjured. Everything, even the food that's being served to you, isn't real. It wasn't taken from a live sentient creature. It's conjured as though it were. It'll still sustain you. So, it's technically ethical, but also, you have to live with the knowledge that, this is what it would taste like to eat this.
Nah, pass. But I am going to have some wine and get in the bathtub.
That's fair.
I guess we're resting?
I mean, I just thought I'd take advantage of the time that we're stopping, whatever time that is, I'll be grateful to have it.
And Sione? You haven't said much.
This is a lot to absorb.
Yeah. I am tempted to... Oh, we have 24 hours until that guy shows back up, though. But I'm tempted to, since it appears where he died is where his skeleton was laying, because he just said he died because of time, so I'm assuming that means old age.
He starved to death there.
I'm tempted to just be sitting there when he comes back and just be like, "Hey, what was his name? Kaiventlu?"
I don't want to deal with him anymore.
I want to see if I can convince him and talk to him. And just be like, hey, you were trapped here and you don't realize that Bassalon does not exist. It existed.
No, but he's not gonna believe you.
Yeah.
We're just all lumped together as plunderers now, so how can we be trusted?
Maybe we
Fair
could
point.
fix it all.
You can be pretty convincing when you want to be, though, Sione.
Well, if he can go into my memories and see me defeating Karzug, that would be pretty convincing.
That is true. I don't know if we have an ability to do that.
I don't think I want him messing around in my head anyway.
So, are we going to take a nap before we go find this core place? Or are we going to go find it and make sure it's good, then take a nap?
I feel like I'd like to go... What was that hall that led to the core called?
That was the Grand Choir.
I'd like to investigate this Grand Choir and this
I agree.
core and then decide what
Let's
our
do
plan
that.
is from there, I don't want to...
Let's
want
do
as
it.
much information as possible.
Okay, let's do it. I will
Okay.
get out of the tub and prestidigitate myself dry.
Okay.
And,
You go in
Put
with your
that-
clothes in and just go, bam, I'm good.
no, I take them off.
Oh.
This dress, it's got to survive. It's got a long ways to go.
Okay, fair.
Alright, so you guys are leaving the mansion?
Ah,
Yeah,
We'll say
I
you
think
spent
so.
maybe an hour here. Probably 2 hours considering how much Fea did in the library of the reading. Before you leave, is there any last things you wanted to know in that library?
No. I'm sure there's something you want to tell us, but
I told you what I want to tell you.
okay.
what
there
he
anything ab-
wanted to tell us.
Is there anything about sentient swords?
No, probably
Oh,
not. Though you can do, if you want, you can do a knowledge history check with a +2 bonus.
Or why not?
That is
I
what
got
the library
time.
does.
Oh,
That
well-
tracks.
Okay. See, when I try to do stuff, that's what happens.
Mhm.
So,
Unless you're on Korra charming a pirates.
yeah.
Alright, well, let's
Well,
go
that-
find out what's down here.
yeah, go through the single door.
Well,
Close the...
that was my first hour. So, second hour, can I try
No.
something? No, I wasted it. Not that it mattered because I rolled in that one.
Okay.
You sure I can't look up anything with Salasha?
Oh, yeah, you can.
Oh.
I thought you were
can?
going to try to retry the check.
No.
Yeah, you can do that. Go ahead and make a knowledge history. 25, 27?
7?
Nothing.
Well, shit. Okay.
Though it is quite possible, if she ever visited here, this is where she would have stayed.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, she's not in a talkative mood, so...
Your guest book.
So you guys...
Yeah, check the guest book.
There's not a guest book. You guys come to the single door leading south. And, let's be honest, Olak kicks it open.
Yeah. Yep.
What you see is a short, curved flight of stairs. Wait, what? Oh, I think they got the stairs in the wrong spot. I think the map is a little bugged. You see a short, curved flight of stairs leading down to double doors to the south of this somewhat elongated octagonal chamber. Excuse me. To the west, however, is what appears to be a 10-foot wide open window looking out over an idyllic field of grass with a snow-capped mountain range on the horizon. A cool breeze wafts through the open window.
What? We're underground. How is there an open window?
Let's go through and find out.
Through the window?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and stick my hand through the window.
Okay, so Faya. Oh, good, you're new. As you approach the window, Faya, the scene depicted suddenly changes.
Oh, shit.
It shifts from the idyllic noontime hillside to a nightmare vista of frozen Leng, aglow under the gibbous. Gibbous? How is that for the moon? It's
Gibbous.
gibbous, right? Is it
I think
gibbous?
it's a hard G.
It is a hard G? Okay, gibbous.
Pretty sure
I've
it's
never
hard
actually
G.
heard anybody say that out loud.
Me either. I've only ever read that word.
Yeah.
I heard it.
You see the vista of frozen Leng aglow beneath the gibbous light of a bloated moon. The landscape is cracked and desolate. And in the medium distance, a troop of pallid, frog-like monsters leads a line of chained denizens of Leng.
I'm no longer interested sticking my hand through anything.
A jagged mountain range cuts the horizon, while beyond this mountain range, the head of an immense jackal-like leviathan slowly turns to peer back through the window, right at you.
I'm not sticking my hand in there.
I need everyone
What?
to
No, thank you.
tell me exact. So all of you actually are seeing this.
Oh,
Oh!
You are all seeing this titanic, mountain-sized, jackal-headed creature now looking right through the window. Faya, what do you do?
I'm gonna walk back out that door.
Kyra, what do you do?
I just clutch my holy symbol a lot tighter and just like say a quick prayer.
Okay. Sione, what do you do?
it's just looking.
Yeah, but it's the size of a mountain, and you're seeing all of sweeping frozen Leng.
Can I do a sense motive check on it?
No. Well,
What?
yes, but that's what you're doing, so you're kind of
Yeah.
like trying to figure it out. Lem, what do you do?
Raspberry.
Hmm?
Gonna give it the raspberry.
Okay. Alright, so what I need is everyone except Faya to make a will save.
Good job, Van.
You all have +2 to this.
I don't roll
that's
good with these. I'm really glad I walked away.
Okay. That's good. None of you are affected by feeble mind.
Olak?
Faya, I need you to make a will save.
Oh,
Ah!
Also, you're
Use
right.
my hero point. I'm giving her my hero point.
nothing's happened yet.
Faya, no, this is for something different. Do you want to use a hero point?
I
She
told her
did
I would give
say.
her +8 from my hero point before she rolled. So
It is true.
can I do
did.
that or no?
So you cannot do that. The most you could do is give it to her. She has to use it before the
Okay,
roll.
I give you. Oh,
So
okay.
because you
okay.
leveled up, Fea, you have 1 hero point for sure.
You know what? Yeah.
Actually, you have your moment of greatness. You could spend it to get 6, plus you
Well-
have 2 for me.
There's no morale bonuses being applied.
Oh,
right
you're
now.
right. Never mind. Well, you have 2.
Mhm. 4 plus. Yeah, I think I'll use the hero point.
Okay, to re-roll.
Yeah.
Or do you want to give yourself +4?
+4.
Now re-roll that. You got a 3.
18.
Yeah, you got a 3. Re-roll it.
Oh,
There we
Okay.
go.
Hero point well spent. All right. You were able to wrench yourself away quickly enough that you do not take 1d6 point of intelligence, wisdom, and charisma drain.
Okay.
That would suck.
oh
You guys,
my
like, are-
god.
The sight before you is madness inducing. Like, you can feel your heart hammering in your chest. The full moon so much closer than it should be, fat and swollen. The distant mountains, these frog-like creatures, the chained beings who are almost human but something not quite right about their proportions, their colors, and of course, the Leviathan creature, bigger than any creature should be. Bigger than any dragon you've ever seen, bigger than the tallest of statues. Miles tall. I mean, we're talking a creature the size of Mount Everest.
I looked up a jackal, by the way, so
Oh,
I could have a
Yep.
mental image of what was staring back. And
It's not pleasant.
So can I make that sense motive or?
No.
Oh, okay.
In the process of doing so, your will was strong enough that you were able to realize you sensed the spiral of obsession that was driving you, that you had to know what this is, you pulled yourself away. All of the successful will save means you were able to wrench free of the madness. And just like that, it's over. You're looking at an idyllic plain from some unknown place. That's the other weird thing. The location, actually, if anyone who wants to can attempt a knowledge geography check on it.
I'm not ranking that.
What kind
Wow,
of?
look at you.
Hey,
Lem.
smart.
You recognize that mountain range and even this view of it, but it's impossible. Because, as mentioned, you're looking at a green, grassy, pleasant, hilly plain. You're looking at the Cinderlands.
What?
What?
Whoa.
And it hits you that this must be what the Cinderlands looked like before Earthfall.
Oh,
Oh, wow. Oh, wow, that's way cool.
In fact, the view from where you're looking isn't that far from Kaer Maga.
Huh. I will pass that along. Thea knows it too. Oh, no, that's a different roll.
No,
My
that's...
bad.
We'll see. Yeah.
Well, I will pass it along.
Oh.
And Sione, naturally, it does detect as magic. I don't know if your arcane sight is still going. 2 hours
I would
later.
have recast it
Okay.
as we left, so I'll mark
Okay.
that off.
how long does Manseen's servant last? That's the real question.
I think 1 hour per caster level.
Oh yeah, I still have him. All right, so I'm gonna get him to open this door ahead of
The
me.
double doors. So
Yeah.
those, as mentioned, are down a set of steps to the double doors.
Yep.
You should
And
stop interacting with random murals.
they are worth XP, though, every time you do.
Ugh.
And you get cool lore bits like that.
You do.
I think
it's
that's
true.
really cool.
Like, that's where the special
Yeah.
effects budget for this whole adventure would go. All right. Opening the door into what you believe should be the Grand Choir
What
is
the-
indeed the Grand Choir. A short flight of curving steps leads down to a staggering sight. A 25-foot wide hallway that slopes downward to the south as far as your eyes can see. Into the darkness, into beyond even dark vision, as far, like, Faya holding the light like all the way up, it illuminates nothing but endlessly continuing columns. The hall is supported, I should mention that, by hundreds of stone columns spaced every 5 feet that rise up to the curving ceiling 40 feet above. But the lower 6 feet of every single column has been carved to resemble a faceless, winged, angelic woman holding a longsword.
This sounds like a trap.
Is there any magic in this room, Siani?
Is there?
No.
No.
Seems unusual. Why would they call it a grand choir?
I can see it's 120 feet, by the way.
Yep,
Still is.
and it keeps
Okay.
going.
No, my vision. I'm just
And
saying.
just a reminder, it also is sloped downward.
So it just slowly like slopes downward.
With these
Nothing-
columns
Keeps
rising.
going like as far as you
Nothing-
can see.
Yep.
that I can see is magic. But
Yeah.
there's some weird things going on here that aren't
Yeah.
magical per se. So
Olak frowns. He's like squinting into the dark. Points at 2 of the columns. Watch those 2.
Okay.
And he points to, oops. This one. And this one.
Okay.
Are they real?
And he pats the scarab, his golem bane scarab.
Oh.
I will cast a spell at them.
Eroding ray.
Eroding ray.
Eroding ray. Cast it, and then I'm gonna have you guys roll initiative. Actually, no. No, hold it.
I already
we're gonna cover
rolled
the
it.
ray later. As Sione casts this beam and it fires into the
re-roll that.
darkness, we are gonna pause right here for our break. Chat, don't go anywhere. It will only be a few minutes. When we get back, we're gonna see what exactly Sione is shooting at and where the choir court the
What?
Grand choir.
The Grand Choir leads. That's the one. I was like, wait, no, that's not it. The Grand Choir. We'll see you guys shortly. And we're back, just like that. It was that quick. We're gonna first of all, before Sione fires her rays, I also need everybody to position themselves accordingly.
Faye's about there.
I like my location.
Not if you wanted to shoot anything. You'd have to be at least adjacent to Olak if you want to be able to target them.
Which ones was it? Were the ones who's
This
pointing
one right
at
here.
them?
And this
Okay,
one right
everybody just which ones?
here. This one
This one.
and this one.
Okay.
Would it help if I did this?
No. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, cool. Cool. All right, so real quick then. Sione fires 1 eroding ray, natural 1. That misses.
No, I didn't roll it yet.
Yeah, I can see it. It's right there. It's in the chat. You have 2 more, right?
Yep.
Okay, 22 is going to hit touch. $27 is going to hit. So which one were you targeting?
The one on my side.
Okay, so 14 damage to that. All right, and as soon as you start shooting it, both of the statues come alive and start to move off of the platforms they're standing on. And as you guys roll initiative,
+1 damage to both of those rolls.
there's what they look like.
Because it's within 30 feet of me.
Oh,
By
they're
the way,
so
if you
pretty,
can't
though.
tell, those swords are very much real.
Well, the other
Great.
ones were real, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do they look like the swords in that other room where the statues were holding them?
Mhm.
What was it?
These are the
Sticatite?
exact same statues as
Exactly.
before. Yeah.
I don't remember
They're
anything
so
about
pretty,
Sticatite.
though. What the heck?
Angels
Also,
without
Daji
faces.
doesn't fight golems, so he's sitting out.
Okay.
I'm sorry. We've gone over this multiple times, and Kyra would know what kind of damage can golems take.
It's always different.
Oh. Okay.
You would know, though, that
did not know
any
that.
person spell is not going to affect them. Also, they are not immune to critical hits, not immune to precision damage.
Okay.
Okay, so
Roll
Sione
initiative.
initiative is 26. Respectable. Is Dragon participating?
No. No.
Okay.
Huh.
Also, did I position Togbad? No, Togbad
did.
should be there. Lem, what was your initiative? 14.
14.
How did Tugbag like the meat and food?
Oh, he liked it. Yeah, he has no problem eating pretty much anything, to be honest. Okay. So, unfortunately, the Faceless Angels go first. As they step down
I
off
beat
of
my
the-
26.
29.
How dare you?
As they step down off of these, first of all, this one already is beginning to heal the damage that you dealt to it.
Oh.
Kind of disrespectful.
That is so rude.
They
Rude.
launch at rocket speed north, move speed of 80 feet. They just, oops, my mouse is being funky. It just rockets right up here, and like,
Oh.
likewise with this one, moving faster than the human eye can follow. They are both going to charge. So add 2 to whatever roll.
Well, my AC went up though.
Okay. Yep, so this is going to be at +2. Also, though, Kyra, you are flat-footed because you haven't acted yet.
So
So
what?
this is
The same
Sione?
as my regular AC.
So 35 to hit Sione. And Kyra, uh-oh. 39 to confirm a critical hit. That's okay.
That'll do it.
It's only going to be 26 points of damage plus 1 point of cold damage as the sword slices into your arm.
I'm good.
You
We're
can
still in
feel
triple
the
digits.
blade is icy cold to the touch, like painfully cold.
Okay.
And most of that was just from them slamming so fast into you guys, like you didn't even have time to really respond. You weren't ready for them to do this. And Olak is still like slowly looking at them in surprise as they launched past him. Sione, it is now your turn.
I'm gonna disengage.
Okay. You can move in a straight line
What?
to your speed.
I'm
Well,
just
shit.
gonna. I'm moving out of their threat range.
Okay, so you're just gonna provoke?
Yep. From both of them, I guess.
Yeah.
No, that could kill me.
I feel like...
I'm just gonna stay right here.
All right, make sure you commit when you take an action in the future. I'll give you this one.
Okay. You want me to die? Okay, I'll move here.
No, I just want you to be good.
Well,
Okay, I
look,
can raise you.
I can't see until I'm a visual learner. Don't you see?
So what are you doing?
I will cast defensively.
Okay.
Here's my concentration check.
What spell?
Cast
You have to say what spell.
eroding ray. Sorry.
That'll provoke anyway.
Why?
a
Oh,
ranged
because
attack.
it's ranged.
Yep. So here comes the attack.
Great. Even if I'm attacking the other one?
Yep. So does 30 hit you?
Yep.
Okay. You take 15 damage and have to make a concentration check. The DC is, I believe, where's my screen? I think it's 5 plus the damage taken.
I got 32.
You're gonna have to roll it. Wait, what?
I rolled it up there.
No.
Yeah, I did.
Hold on.
What do you mean?
Okay, so you have to make another concentration check. The DC this time is 10 plus the damage dealt plus the spell level
So the first one was to...
cast defensively.
Okay.
Or no, that's... Yeah. Okay, so it would be DC 25 plus the spell level. What's the spell level?
2.
Okay, so DC 27. You do succeed in your concentration check, even in spite of the pain, as that sword cuts into you.
24 hit.
24 does not hit. Or, I'm sorry, touch. Yes,
25.
It does. Touch. It does hit, yes.
5 damage.
Okay.
Is each ray gonna provoke?
Yep. If they have combat reflexes.
Just gonna.
You can
into a
choose
bubble
to
and
stop.
die.
You can stop there if you want, or you can keep firing rays. What do you want to do?
I
Can Lem
said
pick
I'm
up
gonna
any
curl
of the-
into a ball and die.
Okay.
Yeah,
Now
I'm
less
gonna stop.
dramatically. Okay, you're gonna stop. All right. Don't want to chance it if they have combat reflexes. That's fair. I feel like every time you guys have tested that, you've been bitten in the ass for it.
Can Lem pick up any of the indecision that's being acted out?
Technically, you can't even see Sione.
Okay.
You can only really see Olak and Kyra at this point, as well as the one angel there. Okay, is that the end of your turn, Sione? Did you want a 5-foot step or anything?
Oh. Yeah. Actually, I'd like to quicken spell. Just kidding, I can't.
Okay.
No, I'll stay here.
Okay. In that case, it is Kyra's turn. Holy shit, what the
Okay.
fuck?
I know. I rolled 19 on my initiative, and I'm not prepared, and I'm looking at all my spells that I was trying, and I was like, I'm not gonna
There
be
you go,
ready.
Lem. Look, indecision.
But you can see.
Oh my gosh, I don't know what to do.
If you need.
Do I
you
know
need
if my
time-
weapon would work? Oh, you know what? Can I cast spiritual weapon? Where is it? Yes,
It
I'm
will
gonna-
provoke, so you'll have to cast defensively, but yeah.
I will do that. Concentration check, yes?
Yep, and DC is 15 plus double the spell level. That's a 3rd level spell?
It's a 2nd level spell.
2nd, so it'd be a DC 19.
I made it. Okay,
Even with a
cool.
2. Whew, I was a little
I
worried
know.
when I saw that.
I was really worried too.
Alright, you can put
Okay.
that wherever you want it.
Cast my last spiritual weapon.
And look, the token is
Um,
correct this time.
Yay! I'm gonna put that there, and then I get 1 attack with it. And that is right.
You're gonna have to make a
here.
caster level check against spell resistance now.
Oh, I do?
No, you don't.
Oh,
no, I'm
okay.
sorry. No, I'm sorry. I have worse news.
26. Oh no.
Your sword strikes it, and it is completely immune.
I guess I'll
They're
also
dicks.
curl up and die.
Yeah, die with me.
Okay.
We both just curl up right
Y'all
here.
are so dramatic today.
Is a 5-foot step a thing that I can do?
It is, yes.
There's only one place to go, and if I go there, then I block.
Technically, there's 2.
Scary.
You could go here,
Don't worry about blocking me.
which you would then be
I'm-
flanking it with Olak.
Yes,
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
be
do that.
teleporting out, so don't worry.
I'm
about me.
gonna teleport doesn't work down here. I'm gonna flank for Olak then. Yes.
Then I
Okay.
go back to my fetal position.
So I'm gonna assume you've got your sword now drawn. It's blazing radiant glory. Okay. By the way, just a reminder: knowledge checks are a free action, but these
Oh,
would be
yeah.
knowledge arcana. So I don't know if anybody's really interested or
No.
excited about that.
Sure.
Can't do that. Oh, I can do it, but it's not gonna do anything.
That's tragic.
I know.
Okay. Well
okay.
then, it is Togbad's turn.
Oh, it's
Um,
not bad.
He's like opening his satchel and takes out a big rock.
Yeah, talk bad.
Spits
You
in the
hit him with
hand,
that rock.
Gives that rock a good roll, and then he's gonna fucking hurl it right at the faceless angel next to Kyra.
I'll just be like, that's good. Keep throwing rocks, even though I'm pretty sure it's not gonna do anything.
I forgot to open his character sheet.
You gotta keep his morale going.
yeah.
It's
I
probably
don't
a
want
good
him to
distraction.
die again, dude.
To be
Oh,
fair,
true.
giants hit hard when they hit. Oh,
Yeah.
Well,
I
Oh,
feel that.
talk
That's on
bad.
brand.
Please don't hit us
He
with that
throws
rock.
it and it just smashes off the door frame, shattering, leaving like boulder debris around in front of Fea.
Oh no.
Sayori's like, what the fuck?
It is like, oh, I'm awake now. Like,
Oh yeah, that was deafeningly loud. Olak. That's good. That's very good. That's real good, actually, for everybody here, except the angels. Olak's
Good.
weapons ignore damage reduction because of his Golem-Bane Scarab. So what he's gonna do, I know he would fervor himself here. I don't know how that works though. It's like a spell, right?
I thought it was like spinning a monkey point kind of thing for him.
It kind of is, but you know what? This is the cost of Elvin not being here. He has every single War Priest spell on here. I don't want to flip through the entire freaking spell list. Is there like a class feature for Fervor or something? Okay, you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna hit it really, really hard using Vital Strike. Improved Vital Strike. Actually, he doesn't need to. He can do a full attack. He's adjacent. So yeah, he's gonna use Power Attack. No, well, yeah, he's gonna use Power Attack.
Decisions.
This is hard, man. Oh wait,
Hard.
there they are. He did.
He
make
would
them.
be like,
Okay.
power track with vital strike and blah
Yeah.
blah blah. He's just throwing out words.
But
And we're
these
just
being
like,
what
yep.
they are, none of his fervors would help here. So yeah, he's gonna hit it with Power Attack.
Ooh.
31, because he's flanking, will hit for 33 slashing damage. He does full damage because of the scarab. However, at this point, his sword, while cutting into it, there's like a magic grinding sound from his blade cutting into this thing.
Uh-oh.
The weapon takes 3d6 points of damage.
Oh no.
Okay, the weapon is fine. The weapon, it's adamantine, so totally fine. It doesn't even gain the broken condition. So he's going to continue. 25 is not going to hit it. Critical threat is going to hit. It does not confirm, but it is going to be another 33 damage to this one. And also, his weapon takes another 3d6 damage. It's fine.
It's my turn.
And he's gonna 5-foot step here because they're flanking him, and he's not about that life.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's it for Olak. So it is now Lem's turn.
I rolled so loud.
Do I know if teleportation magic doesn't work here at all, or does it not work just to get you through the barrier?
You can make a spellcraft or knowledge arcana check on that, I would allow.
Okay, I will make a Arcana check as soon as I find the checky check.
18. Unfortunately, you're not super sure. You know it's dimensional locked. You're not really sure which it is.
Okay.
It's definitely one or the other. Either not at all, or not into or out of.
Well, I'm gonna take my chances, and I'm gonna call out to Togbad and Sione and say, just go with it. And I'm gonna cast a new spell called Bard's Escape.
I know that one. Oh, it's such a good spell.
Does it work?
Where are you whisking yourself and which willing allies?
Well, I would like to whisk Sione to beside me and Togbad to beside Olak.
Like here?
Yeah. And move Sione if she's willing. Well, actually, I would say Sione, like, where do you want to go?
Where? That's fine with me. And where you? Next to you.
Yeah, those don't need to be in line of sight or anything. So yeah, you can move, and it works. The spell works. Lem hum or whistles a quick little ditty, and just vanishes in a puff of music notes, along with Sione. Or no, you don't have to teleport yourself at all. So I guess Sione and Togbed vanish in a puff of music notes.
Yep. Although for giggles, I am going to go ahead and also include myself to move right there.
Sure, that's fair.
And then for
music notes for days.
Much appreciated, Lem.
I got you. And then I'm going to start singing for Inspire Courage. So currently, things stand thusly.
That's actually very unfortunate for the angels where you put Togbad. You just created a wall. Okay, you said which Inspire are you doing?
Courage.
Courage. Okay, that's +3 to the fun stats. Okay,
Yeah,
Faya, you may now take a turn.
Okay,
No.
so you said retribution hacks works on these things, right?
You don't know what these are. You've never fought these.
Okay. I'm gonna do a check if they're golem-like.
Well, it'd be a knowledge arcana.
40.
Okay, so actually, when you were in the library, you did read about these as a theoretical thing. They're called faceless angels, but what they essentially boil down to is caryatid columns that are advanced and quickling. So caryatid columns, if you don't remember, are animate statues that are immune to damn near everything. If it allows spell resistance, they're immune to it. They are resistant to weapons, anything other than adamantine, and any weapon that strikes them will likely be shattered, unless it is itself adamantine.
Okay, so where does this hex lay? Because it says it bypasses resistance, immunities, and etc.
On a creature within 60 feet.
It says flesh in it somewhere.
Well, their flesh is stone. So it's still flesh. Immediately after the hexed creature deals damage in melee, it takes half that. Okay, so they get a will save against it.
Yeah, so I'll be doing the one by Kyra.
Here, so since you know this, I will put this in chat. You are aware of all of this.
Okay. So this wouldn't work then.
No, it would.
Even if it's... Oh, it would?
This would work. Because it does not allow spell resistance.
Hey, Lem, you got that
Okay.
salve, that flesh to stone salve?
I do.
Rub this
I
shit
do
on
have
him,
it.
Adam.
So
See
then
what
you would
happens.
have to make a will save.
Who's the target?
The one by Kyra.
The one by Kyra. Okay.
Yeah.
Here's the will save.
Oh.
Immune. Boom.
Okay, well.
All right.
They're immune to magic. I'm just gonna...
Weird thing, by the way, Sione. It was not the case when you first came into the hall, but their swords, as soon as they came alive, their swords became magic. Okay. Well, that was your standard action. You moved. I guess that's it, Faya.
I didn't move, but I don't want to move. So.
Fair. All right, the angels are up.
Oh.
So first of all, this one, the one by Kyra, is going to use Spring Attack. To move to this point, it provokes from Kyra. Go ahead, you never know. If you want to
I'm gonna
try,
break
if you
my
dare.
weapon.
Oh, you don't have to. It's up to you if you want to try hitting it or not.
Would Faya have said the thing about the weapon?
I don't think Faya said anything, but you did see Olak. You saw the grinding when his sword cut into it.
Then I'm not gonna do that because I know my weapon is far weaker than his.
Okay, so at this point, it is going to attack Olak.
Oh, they're flanking.
And actually, I think they're going to stop here. So 40 is going to hit even crazy fucking armored Olak for 11 points of damage.
Okay, that's not horrible.
The other one is going to do a full attack on Olak. What's rapid attacks?
Necessary. Unwanted.
Yeah, you shouldn't hit that button. That's a bad button.
Yeah, don't do
Okay,
that.
bad button.
I need to check
Do
real quick
it.
what rapid attacks is, just to make sure I know. It's listed as a special attack. Well, gee, thanks. That tells me nothing. Okay, it's going to do a full attack on... Oh, I see. Give it a second. There it is. 42, natural 1 misses. 24 actually misses.
Oh my god.
22 misses. Surprisingly,
Wow.
Olak only takes 14 damage from that, but it is
Wow.
moving lightning fast. And then it is going to 5-foot step here.
Oh, I'm still gonna try and get it.
And that will end their turn. Sione.
Let me need to draw a face on them.
Oh, I'm sorry. Also, both of them healed a little bit.
Ah!
Sayone will move here. I think that allows me to see
Yes.
this. And I will cast Eroding Ray.
Okay, you can do that.
And I will intensify and empower this. Maybe. Wait.
You
let me
don't
double
have
check.
precise shot. You are shooting into melee, so you will have -4 to hit, just so you're aware.
Oh. Fudge.
And also, it will have +4 to its AC for soft cover.
That's annoying.
But you are targeting touch.
Is this one technically in combat?
You can't see that one.
Well, I know where it went.
No, it is not currently in melee.
Well, then I'll keep moving. I want to attack this one, but it's not looking good. I don't want to hit Olak.
Okay. Just
So
make
I'll
sure,
keep-
again, don't be wishy-washy on your
What?
actions.
Well, you were giving me information I didn't have.
You did have that. Those are just the standard Pathfinder rules.
I forgot those. Do you want me to make the attack? No, like I said,
Just take your turn. Do what Sione would do.
I'll attack that one. Should just have. Does it have cover?
Yes, partial, so only +2.
Yes. Okay. So I will empower this
Oh. Okay.
and intensify this. So
Intensify. I don't think you're capped on the damage, are you? Oh, wait.
oh yeah, you.
It would give you 1 additional ray if you intensify it.
Yeah, that's not really worth it. We'll just stick with empower.
Okay.
So that's 2 levels.
So 16 does not hit. Or no, I'm sorry.
17.
No,
to hit touch.
Inspire Courage, it has to be weapons. So yeah. 17? Why 17?
Oh, 16, sorry.
Yeah, that's what I thought. 16 does not hit touch.
Okay. Ooh. Here's the next 2.
That will hit, and that will hit. So you do a total of 19, 20, 21 points of damage to it. As your ray strikes it, and parts of the statue begin to liquefy and just kind of drip off.
Did you get my extra damage?
Yep.
I intensified it.
You mean empowered?
Empowered it.
Right, so it would be another 3
Mhm, mhm.
plus another 6. So another 9 damage.
Yeah.
Got it. There we go.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, there's chunks of the angel that are starting to just turn to like wet mud and slop onto the floor. After Sione is Kyra.
Okay. I am going to move like this. Shoot, hang on. I have to look if a spell is touch first. Sorry. It is. I'm gonna move here, and then
That
I'm gonna
will
touch
provoke from the one.
Olaf.
Is that okay?
Yep, that's okay.
Alright,
I'm gonna touch Olak and cast Sanctuary on him.
Alright, so here's this.
Okay.
So 14
That
damage.
hits.
Now here's the good news. Each space you move after also provokes, but it doesn't get any further attacks of opportunity. Surprising considering how dex-based they are.
Interesting.
So they do not have combat reflexes, you now know.
Ah, okay. And I cast Sanctuary on Olak so that now
Until
they have
he
to
attacks.
make a will save. Oh,
If he, do you still want to do that?
What?
Because if he attacks, it ends the effect.
it does?
Mm-hmm. The subject
No.
cannot attack without breaking this. It's the final
Oh.
sentence.
I'm sorry, I'm dumb. I didn't read that. I guess I'll stick to it because I didn't read that fully.
Okay.
But my
No,
bad.
Olak will take advantage of that. He's got plans. Okay. Sounds like it's buff Olak o'clock.
Yep.
All right, and keep that DC in mind. That's going to be a DC 17 if they have to save against it.
Yeah.
Togbad is going to like, and he's going to grab like his magic morning star. Actually, I'm going to roll randomly on what weapon he would use. The magic morning star. Okay. He grabs the magic morning star and does a full attack. He's got Inspire Courage. This is against the one to his north. So 22 does not hit. 30 does hit for 21 points of damage, reduced to 16. And his weapon takes some damage. Now we gotta check. Unless I roll like ass. That is a one-handed, metal-hafted weapon. Oh, good. His weapon only ends up taking 1 point of damage.
Nice.
So it's not broke. He's fine. He's fine with that.
Yeah. Stab the little guy.
Olak is up. Seeing as how they're fucking him right up, he's got to have something for this. Alvin always has something.
Oh, I forgot his. Did he hit with those? He hit with one of those. I forgot to give you that. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's my bad.
He has got... Ooh. Oh, nope. Faye didn't say, so he doesn't know about that.
Say about what?
Anything about these guys.
I said they're immune to magic.
Target... They fight. Affected creature gets... Okay. That might be the one.
I said something, just not the thing Olak.
Olak is going to Fervor cast. If I'm understanding right, I think that's like a swift action spell that doesn't provoke. He is going to Fervor cast Blood Rage on himself. So that his strength is going to go up, and his AC is going to go down the madder he gets.
Nice.
Or the more, every time he takes a hit. What's this? That might actually, maybe he is gonna break Kyra's thing. I thought he had a defensive thing, but he doesn't. Oh wait. Okay.
It's cool. It's my bad
he is
for not
going
reading
to
the spell.
also cast Iron Skin, and he is going to risk the attack of opportunity. And they are going to try to hit him. So actually, first they have to make a will save. Oh, so that is going to be
disrespectful. That's so disrespectful.
Unless you guys have a chat's blessing. Do you have any chat's blessings?
I don't think so.
No, it's okay.
It's
only
right
11
on the
damage.
money. So it's going to hit Olak. Olak is going to take 11 points of damage, and he now has to make a concentration check. So it's 10, 21 plus the spell level, which is 2. Oh, yeah. He continues casting. So it did hit him. Also, his strength has now gone up by 2. Because it hit him, and his AC has gone down by 1. Beautiful, beautiful. Love it. In that case, he is now iron-skinned. Olak's skin hardens, takes on the color and texture of rough iron. Oh. The browser did not like me changing his strength. He gets a +4, +5, 6. He has a +6 bonus to his natural armor. But only +5 because, you know, -1 AC for Blood Rage. Okay. That's it for Olak. Lem, it is your turn.
I move in this square with Dodgy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Dodgy is technically on Fea's space. Because he's not participating in the fight, he's considered part of Fea.
Yeah, I can move him.
Thank you.
All right. No, you're fine. We're all cozy together. It's all good.
Yeah.
Oh, buddy Dodgy. I'm gonna step there, and I'm going to pull out my wand of Mudball, and I'm going to target this one.
Okay.
So
Does
I
that
will put
allow? That does not allow spell resistance. We already figured that out.
It does not. So I make a ranged touch attack. I think. How do I do that? That's the thing. I make
on
a
the core
range
tab,
attack.
you'll just hit the range button.
Boom.
20.
So 22.
20. Oh, right. Good hope. Yep. Right on the money. Well, no, actually, no. It's higher than on the money. You hit.
Okay, so he's blinded.
I gotta
can use a
check
reflex.
if constructs can be blinded.
It has
Okay.
no face. What does it
Yeah, it
see
has
with?
no face, so it might be immune to blinded.
You let me know.
No.
You know what? Can the mud still land on its face as if making like a weird doodle bump smiley face?
I mean, the mud is hitting it in the face regardless.
Yes, that will
Okay.
happen.
Thank you.
So constructs are not immune to blind.
Woo! All right. Then it is blinded.
Yeah, surprisingly it is. Even though it has no face or eyes. Just a big splatter of mud hits it right in the face.
With a smiley face on it.
A creature blinded by this gets a reflex saving throw at the beginning of its turn. Okay. All right, after Lem is Fea.
Retribution, the other one?
Okay, and what save is that? That's a will save?
Yes. Although I don't really know what the save is, to be honest.
It's your Hex DC.
You know, I never paid attention to where that
I
is.
believe you already made a note of this because you had to look it up multiple times in the past.
Yeah. Oh, it's DC. Okay, that's Slumber. That is not it.
It's in your Ice spell. I know the DC is listed in there.
Okay, thank you.
Or, I don't know if spell is the right word. Hex, the Ice Hex.
Be 22.
22?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then it makes its will save. Right on the
Again?
money.
Fuck off.
Tied. Alas. Okay.
Sure we don't have any?
I am quite sure you do not have any chat's blessings.
God damn.
I have 53,000 points that I can't spend at all.
That sucks.
That really sucks for us.
It does.
Okay.
So yeah, you're glaring at it, kind of muttering ancient and archaic curses upon it. Not working on these. Is that the end of your turn?
I'm gonna walk up to Sione and go through my bag while I look for a wand for my next turn to heal her with.
Alrighty then. So, here's what we're gonna do. Both of them heal 1 hit point. Also, I forgot to mark this one as blinded. I will do so. I apologize, Lem. I got carried away in the moment.
It's okay.
Other
Other one.
It gets a
It's the
reflex.
other one.
Oh, was it the other one?
It's the other one.
My
Yeah.
bad. My bad. My bad. It gets an immediate reflex save against that.
It does.
And I don't know
Fail.
your DC. I
Fail.
assume you do.
Fail.
It would be what's the spell level?
It's a DC 17.
Spell level is 1 or 2.
Okay.
The spell level is 1.
Okay, so it would be the minimum caster level allowed for that wand.
Yep.
So yeah, it made the save.
I figured.
That's tragic. It just quickly wipes the mud off of its face, and in so doing, it is going to... Oh god, I've got plenty of distance for that. It is going to do an acrobatics check to tumble through Togbad's space. And fails.
I guess
Okay.
I should have jumped.
It's going to instead provoke from Togbad and Olak. And it is going to move like this. Oh, and Kyra, actually.
I just discovered this. Hogbad's photo has like a little tiny bit of spit coming out of his mouth.
Yup. Sure does.
I guess
So-
I will do an attack just because the other two are also getting attacks of opportunity
Sure.
with my scimitar.
Okay, so Togbad just completely misses. Kyra with Dawnfire completely misses. It's just too fast. Olak, on the other hand, is going to break Sanctuary at this point. It's tied. And I believe his Gorham thing lets him use Vital Strike on opportunity attacks, so he's gonna go ahead and do that. That's damage. Okay, just the first attack here should be the attack. $31 is not going to hit.
Shouldn't it be
31 plus 5.
Oh, that's right, 36. I gotta check now, I gotta math. Okay, so we were at 20, blah blah. We got that from blah blah. He is going to hit. Impressive.
Yeah, get it.
Most impressive.
So I already rolled damage. It takes 25 points of damage.
Plus the 5 from the thing.
Plus
and plus
3.
The 1.
I already included that.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Plus another 1 from the sonic boom, though.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
Olak cuts into it. There's a little sonic boom, and you see more clay and granite blasted out of its body. As it moves around, this one is going to 5-foot step up here, and I don't imagine Saraha's very happy with where this is going. One of them is going to attack you just once.
Okay.
That's 44 to hit.
Yeah, you know what? I do believe that hits.
Hey, I didn't know if you wanted to like double check or whatever. The other one is going to full attack you. Actually, that would have been 46 to hit. So remember, because they're flanking.
Right.
Here we go. We have 38, 43, 37, and 25.
The last one... Ugh. Yeah, they all hit.
They all hit. Okay, they are moving faster than the eye can follow, and they're just slicing Kyra up. She's doing her best. Like, for every blow she parries, they strike her 3 more times.
What's the
total?
total damage?
Do you want me to include the 5th one as well?
Yeah, just
Okay.
do all of them.
13, 14, 24, 30, 45, 46, 59, 60, 76, 77 points of damage.
I'm still standing.
I'm still standing.
That's legit.
After all this time.
Barely.
Thank you, Claire.
I'm barely in the double digits still. But
They're
I'm
just-
still standing.
Wait, did you say you're barely in the double digits? I thought you said triple digits.
I'm on the edge of being in single digits.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
Kyra is clearly getting torn apart. It's like there's 2
Oh.
lawnmowers just closing in on her. That's gonna end their turn. Sione.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that, so Sione's gonna move here to get visual, and she's gonna fire at this one.
Okay.
And I will be empowering it again.
Is it okay if I just delete your spiritual weapon?
Yeah, yeah.
2.
I can't use it anyways.
Okay. 21, 21, 26, those will all hit. Actually, 22, 22, 27. Plus Good Hope, right. Those will all hit. What's the damage?
10 plus... So 15 for the first one?
I need just the total.
Beth, I can't do that.
Bruh.
Give me one at a time, bro.
Okay, 10, so 15, 7, 8, plus, so 15 plus 12 is 27, plus another 9, so 36 damage. So Sione fires 3 rays at the one that's really going ham on Kyra. One of its wings has completely melted off. Parts of the back of its head is just liquid material falling out the back. It's not fast enough, though. It's still going.
I'll quicken spell
Oh, shit.
and cast it again.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
And the flanking is a bitch.
It's not empowered this time, correct?
Correct.
Okay, let's see.
So 22, 21, and 18 plus Good Hope.
Wait, yeah, thanks to Good Hope, 20 is right on the money, what you need to hit the touch AC.
Okay, so 10, 20,
The touch AC is higher than
20,
Sione's
29
AC.
damage total.
All right.
Oh,
Now
I'm
it's starting to
trying, I'm
feel the pinch.
trying.
you're doing great.
That's all I
Like
can
Sione
do.
launching with one hand and then gritting her teeth, she raises the other hand and starts firing even more rays, and it's just there's like waterfalls of melting mud pouring off of it, but it's still going. Kyra, it is your turn.
I have a question. Break enchantment takes a 1 minute to cast, but I have a scroll of it. Does it still take a minute
No.
to cast?
That's a standard
I want
action.
to cast break enchantment on this one. I'm assuming they're magically enchanted and that's how they exist. I don't know.
I don't think, and you would know, break
I wouldn't-
enchantment
I
doesn't
would,
work
okay.
like that, I don't believe. Let me double check.
Does it breaks the enchantment of enchantments, transmutations, curses? No, that's not. I don't.
It's like
know
a healing
the-
break enchantment. It breaks negative. Well, hang on.
It's not like anything to do with holy anything. I don't know. I don't know all the terms.
Okay, here we go. Break enchantment works only if that spell is 5th level or lower. If the spell is one that cannot be dispelled by dispel magic or stone to flesh, oh fuck, that might be what fucks this up right there. I gotta look what stone to flesh does. Okay, so here's what it would do. What break enchantment would do, and I'll let you decide if you want to use this or not, is it would remove their immunity to magic for 1 round, as well as their damage reduction for 1 round.
Okay. Yeah, I want to use that then.
Okay. All right. That will provoke.
Using a scroll will?
It will, yes.
Can I? Oh, is it?
You
Is
can
it
cast offensively.
Touch? Do I have to? Oh, okay.
No, it's not touch. It's actually range. You can target both of them at the same time.
Then I'm gonna do that. Can I 5-foot step and then do it?
Unfortunately, you can't 5-foot
Or is
step
it
diagonal
because
because the
it's-
column is blocking you.
Oh, you're right. Forgot about the
Otherwise,
color.
you could.
Okay,
you'll
I'll
have
just
to
cast
cast
defensively.
Yep.
Totally
It'll
fine.
be a DC 25. All right. Well, that worked out.
Oh my god. Okay.
All right, so Kyra is like doing the best she can to avoid these blades. She's kind of backed up into the column. She ducks as she pulls out a scroll just as like their swords cleave into the column and quickly reads the prayer off of this. And you see both of the statues temporarily like shake, and the stone that makes up their bodies loosens and almost takes on a flesh-like hue.
Oh.
I can do
Alright.
something.
Well
I can do
played.
something.
now, did you want a 5-foot step at all?
I'm gonna instead use my move action to expend 2 uses of and like 2 uses of my channel energy.
Quick channel.
To quick channel.
I forgot
So I
you
will
had
also
that.
heal anyone in a 30-foot radius.
Okay.
That's low.
That'll heal
Only
Togbad.
20.
Oh, Togbad's back to full.
Ooh,
Nice.
Sione gets healed.
got that,
Yeah. So people
And
get
Olak.
20 hit points. And we'll mark off.
Nice.
And I'll just
Almost
stay
back
where
to
I am.
full.
Oh gosh.
All right,
I'm not
Togbad
red.
is going to. You can still 5-foot step, by the way, if you want.
It's fine, really.
Just let them flank you.
Yeah.
Togbad is going to roar in rage and attack the more injured of the 2 statues. Twice.
Get him. Get him, Togbad.
Okay, he hits with the
Togbad.
first attack. For 13, 16. So for 11. No, its resistance is gone, so he hits for the full 16 damage.
Get him.
Cool.
So there's a sonic boom as he brings his Morningstar smashing down and just completely eradicates this statue, blasting it into rubble. Right on. That
Good
was,
job,
it
Togbad.
had
I'm
16
so
hit
proud of
points.
you.
So Lem's +1 damage is what took it to -1.
Wow, that's amazing.
Nice.
People think Olak does the most damage
Unfortunately-
in the party. It's really Lim.
Lem is secretly doing the most damage.
Hey, and his Morningstar takes no damage.
Yay!
Okay. It is now Olak's turn. You're right where he needs to be, Kyra.
I will
But
I will
he
call
can't go
out
right
to
here?
Olak.
Not without provoking.
Just can you just hold on, Olak, and I'll move you if you need to move.
Wait, going
No, I got
into-
this one. He's gonna move over here, there, and then do that. That works.
Interesting.
Because moving while within its threat zone provokes.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Teleported.
He is going to... You know what? This thing's looking pretty hurt. He's gonna go for broke. He is gonna do a Vital Strike. He has to, now that I think about it, he moved. Okay, Power Attack, Vital Strike. Only the first one, unfortunately. But 29, 32 is going to hit for 43,
Ooh, nice.
63, 68 points of damage plus 5 sonic.
Is it dead?
Yeah, that'll do it. Olak, you can hear the clank clank as his iron body trudges around Kyra and the columns, and then suddenly bulldozes out of the shadow, crashing into this thing, blade first, cleaving right through it with a crack like thunder that tears down this entire hallway. Like you can hear it echoing down into the darkness. That's going to end combat.
Olak, are there any more down there?
I don't think so.
Kyra just slumps to the floor against one of the columns because she's like, oh my god. It's got tore up.
Oh my god, it just goes on forever.
It just keeps
does.
going, yeah. I was really hoping I could have dynamic lighting so you guys would have the torch effect and you just see it like trail off into the darkness, but
Oh,
that murders my CPU.
creepy. Yeah.
Well, I vote we check this door. Instead of going into the darkness.
That one led outside according to the map.
No,
they
no,
found,
we gotta
yeah.
keep going while the spells
look-
last.
Let's just check it real quick, like
Might as well.
I cast
nap
open.
time?
So Iron Skin will last for 14 minutes. Blood
Okay.
Rage will last for another 13 rounds.
Okay.
Nap time.
I feel like Olak would just trudge through.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would just kind of move forward a little, for sure.
So he's going to give you 1 round for that door before he starts headed south as fast as he can. In the spirit of Alvin.
I'm gonna heal Kyra real quick.
Oh,
Okay.
thanks. She's
And
thinking of my
Sione, you were
wand.
going for that door?
Yeah, I cast open close on it.
Okay. That's fine. Because it's a collapse. That was the one that you guys know was supposed to lead back outside. This would have
Oh,
been the
yeah.
first chamber. This was the original entrance to the place where guests would come in and immediately be able to get their rooms in the mansion.
Okay, I guess we can go into the darkness.
Or we could take a nap and do the darkness after that.
No, nap after spells. Olak's gonna start going. Actually, he's gonna stop. You got any more of the? Yeah, that. Oh wait, no, that's not Kyra.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
that's for
I
Kyra.
will.
No, Olak. You don't get any until nap time.
27 for everybody. And 17 for me.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
I can do another one.
Uh,
Let me get rid of this
Yeah.
charge.
Olak is looking
Oops.
very antsy and
Wrong one.
impatient.
Oh
He's got
no,
about
no, no,
1
no, no!
minute
I'm doing
remaining.
this as we walk.
Oh, as you're walking? Okay.
Yeah.
So you
I'm
guys
healing her
start
as we walk.
moving south.
oh, thank you. I'm in the 90s again.
Actually, before going south, let me give you the XP for those 2 angels.
That was scary.
There's the first one.
Yeah, Paul.
Hey.
Those guys are fucking tough.
Wow.
That's what
They
rapid
were
attacks is.
tough.
They get 4 attacks per round.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
They look so cool, too.
Also, did you guys want their +2 Sikatite longswords?
Yes.
I feel like Olak would pick those
Put
up.
him in my hole.
Olak? No, he's a man with a mission.
Oh.
He's got
You're right,
exactly
you're
10
right,
combat
you're right.
rounds left.
In the hole.
Yep.
They're just more +2 Sikatite longswords.
+2 Sikatite.
I will follow after Olak. I'm not actually ahead. I'm just symbolizing I'm going forward.
Yeah, I'll limp behind Faye. Or I guess I'd be next to Faye.
Okay.
You said there were 2 of those longswords?
Yup.
So, okay.
Yep. So, as you guys make your way south
Oh,
into the darkness of this massive hall, and I'm picture like the Hall of Moria. You know what I'm talking about? The second hall with all the columns that just go into infinite darkness. That's this. Not quite as wide, but just as long and just as extravagant. And every single column here looks just like the 2 you got done fighting. Which, while they're perfectly harmless, it might be a little, probably especially for Kyra, a little upsetting to the sensibilities. Unfortunately, this hall continues on and on and on, longer than 1 minute.
oh.
So we
Oh,
should.
wow.
Why don't
It's just
we
dark?
Yeah, well, I mean, Fea has light, and Olak
Right,
has dark
yeah.
vision, and technically your sword, I think, also can shed light, but how far do you guys want to go?
I guess as far as where you can.
I vote nap and then explore after that nap.
I mean, we did want to explore and figure out what this core was.
But maybe not until like everybody's better.
I'm
Are,
fine.
are you hurt?
You
I
are
will-
certainly
Are you
not
injured?
fine, ma'am. You are
I
not
will-
fine.
Fine.
I
You
will
are not
touch.
fine.
I will touch Kyra again with the wand.
Oh my goodness. I have tons of spells left.
Yeah, but this is a wand.
Oh no, I just mean like I don't need to rest because I'm there. Does that make you feel better,
I
Lem?
feel like there's going to be an oh from Olak when his spell finally dies.
Yeah, like
Absolutely.
for much further down the hall, but
Is
yeah.
there like Sione, are you still able to see arcane vision stuff, or is there anything that you're picking up, or is it still nothing?
I adjust my binoculars.
Still nothing.
Can I cast Detect Evil?
Sure.
I want to see if anything comes up.
Let's see. Detect Evil.
60 feet cone.
And up to, oh god, you're gonna have that for like
an
hour and a half.
A long time.
Actually, no, 2 hours, more than, for a while.
For a long time.
Yeah, 2 hours, almost 2.5 hours, I think. You do not sense the presence of evil as you're walking. And Olak does not sense any more golems. In fact, it actually might be a little reassuring. There is no sense of evil coming from the hill giant, Togbad, either.
Aww. I knew he was a good one. Okay.
Well, if you guys are going to continue walking.
Yes.
Yeah.
How far are you down, Kyra?
I'm fine. I'm only down like
Continue walking
3 hit points, so it's not worth it.
Just poke her in the back of the knee while we're walking.
The Grand Choir continues for about a half mile. Always downward and south. Olak can confirm it takes you down to about 300 feet below ground to give you some sense of scope. Until you reach the vast hallway comes to a sudden end. Before I do that, let me just do one of those. Yeah, there we go. Nice. The vast hallway comes to a sudden end, looking out into a vast underground lake. The dark waters ripple 30 feet below the jagged edge of the hall's end. A series of intermittently spaced stone pilings extends south, indicating that at one point the hall transformed into a bridge that extended south over the lake, but the bridge itself must have collapsed long, long ago. In fact, let's do this.
Oh.
I don't like carrying water. Not gonna lie.
So trippy.
And that is not the walls of it, that's just, I figure, as far as reasonably your light sources can reach. The lake continues in all directions, south, east, and west.
Oh, jeez.
You can position your tokens wherever you like at the,
when it finishes loading, I will do so.
Gotcha.
Is this the core?
Can you ping it to drag me back to the right place again? I'm so sorry. It, like, messed up and pulled me way over.
Better?
Yes, thank you. It's massive.
As you guys move out to, like, the shore where the hall gives way and where the bridge should have been and isn't, you can see that this vast cavern's limits recede off into darkness, as do the inky black waters of the lake that takes up the chamber's extent. The ceiling rises to form a cathedral-like space above. Stalactites hang here and there, some of prodigious size, while 2 irregular rows of stone pilings lead south out across the water, as was mentioned. The sound of gently cascading water echoes through the cavern.
Still no detect evil anything?
What's the range on that?
60 feet. So
No.
if I moved up to the edge of the...
Also,
So that'd be like out to...
Yeah. Nothing?
Nothing.
and 120 feet of detect the magic.
You do not detect magic.
Interesting.
We can see these, right?
Those are the pilings.
Yeah, we see them.
They, the books in the library mentioned something about the core and her. Did it say what she was?
Did the book say what she, the core, or it say was?
No.
Because it mentioned like a capital
Only that she was referred to with the royal pronouns.
So like the core.
No, like she and her are always capitalized.
Oh no! If you have a capitalized the when you refer to somebody.
Oh, in that case, then yes, that would be as well. If there was a the beforehand.
Yeah.
The she, there's no the she or the her.
Yeah.
But it didn't give a name, and it didn't say like anything about what.
No.
Hello? Just yell across the way.
No.
Hello?
Hello?
Okay, Cora.
Hello?
I feel like something will come out of the water.
Yeah.
Jenny, can we fly?
You can cast flying, everyone. Yes.
Okay.
We'll
Can
take
we
those
land on these
spells.
like little thingy?
Is this where
Pilings?
we're supposed to find the dragon?
No, I don't think so.
But where are we flying to?
Oh, I don't know.
Faye will very much shrug.
Kyra, you're right at the water's edge. Could you make a perception check for me?
Oh,
Fucking
sure. You know,
sure.
I'm just so good at those.
Nice little tentacle comes out and strokes your face.
Oh, it's a natural 20.
Natural 20. You notice at the edge of light, there's a little tickle in the surface of the water. Ripples, and for a moment you see what looks like maybe a black snake. Something slimy and just kind of surfaces for just a moment.
Take like half a step back and just go, Sione, did you?
And you got a flicker for just 1 second of overwhelmingly potent evil.
I take a full step back. And
What? Did you
go,
see something?
I barely saw the shape of something that looked like a serpent, and it was very evil, but just for a moment.
Where was it?
And just
It was
point
to the
straight out.
southwest.
Oh, okay. I point to the southwest.
Literally right at the 60-foot range. So like you could barely make it out. You saw not like just shadows.
Well, better it reveal itself now than later, right?
It seemed to not want to be in the light, maybe. If we pull the light back a bit, it might get closer and we can see what it is, but it was very evil. Hey, have you
I
heard of
could
anything
just cast
serpent-like that's super
Fireball.
evil that lives in an underground lake? I mean, you could cast Fireball, that's a
Okay.
viable option.
What check do I make for this one?
Knowledge dungeoneering.
Oh boy.
And Sione, I will allow a knowledge history check.
25? I rolled real low.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
Okay. Sione, you're having a bit of deja vu. A very unpleasant bit of deja vu. As memory of another slimy black serpentine thing beneath the waves was encountered in a Thessalonian ruin, much like this one with a giant lake behind it. Fea, you know of, I mean, there's so many possibilities, it could be anything.
Yeah.
Sione, you can't quite, you're like, it just kind of makes your skin crawl a little. Just memories. Just memories.
How tall is the ceiling?
40 feet or so.
try to fly and stay by the ceiling.
Are you sure you want to do that?
No?
How else are we going to get across if that's what we're doing?
Let me try something.
I don't know if we try to
I'm gonna
cross.
cast Fireball.
Where?
We can't see the end of the path, right?
No, you can't see the end. It just goes into darkness.
Yeah, so I'm gonna shoot
that's so
this
freaky.
as far as I can.
Which
wow.
direction?
Straight ahead. Like straight.
So that would be 400 plus. That'd be like 800 some feet.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta zoom way the hell
Please
out.
hold while the DM does math.
Holy shit.
Oh,
my
good
God.
news.
Oh my
about
God.
640 feet to the south, there is a kaboom.
Oh,
Does it light up the area?
For just a second.
What do we see?
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Need a moment.
barely.
Whoa. There's a lot of black in between those two things.
Yeah.
Hey! You know what we can do now that we've seen that?
What?
Dimension door.
Dimension door.
Yeah,
You
we
get
can.
some of
Well, is
them,
there
I'll get
somewhere
the
to
others.
land?
I get some of them.
That is land
Yeah.
to stand on, right? Does it look safe to from this distance?
Yeah. It looked like a shore the brief second you saw it.
I think that would be safer than trying to fly.
Yeah,
Assuming we
whatever
can
is-
I agree.
teleport.
Whatever is in this.
Agreed.
Oh, well, Lem did it earlier, right?
Right.
Yeah. Well, something like it anyway, but yeah. Let's do
Yeah,
it.
that was fancy
I like
what
it.
you did earlier.
Faya, you see ripples in the water not far from shore for just a moment.
Let's
I
go
take,
now.
I take some
Oh
hands
god!
Taking other hands.
and I cast.
Togbad too.
Yeah, Togbad.
Oh,
I'm not gonna
heck
leave
yeah.
him here
I don't
alone.
think you can target everybody with a single dimension door spell.
No, I'm getting some. He's getting the rest. We're both.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I get each of you to make a caster level check for me?
Wait, let me double check how far we can dimension for. Real quick.
The same as Fireball. It's the same.
Oh,
range.
okay, okay. Caster level check.
Yep.
I'm just gonna say mine's good.
Mine's 28.
28. Okay. Lem.
27.
Interesting.
Don't say interesting.
He says that because he's trying to scare you.
We teleport right into its mouth.
God.
Oh
Or-
fuck!
Could I get
That's
both of you
actually
to make
just
a
as-
fortitude save for me?
What? Why?
Oh no.
As you
Both of
start
us?
to dimension door, like all of you feel the typical pull, and then suddenly you feel like the pull, instead of going inward, it's like it's pulling you outward and inward and upward and
Ooh.
downward. Like it's
23?
all being, like you're being pulled apart.
Stop it!
Oh lord.
Oh my gosh! Stop doing that! Look at our rolls.
Both of you are nauseated. Lem for 3 rounds, Sione for 1 round. And the teleport does not work as you kind of kill the magic. It breaks your concentration in essence, and you're just like retching and coughing and probably since Lem was it Lem who got 3 rounds? Lem is like on his knees, like just kind of doubled over in pain. And at this point,
Do
Ah!
we lose the spell?
We lose our spells.
Some of us
Yes,
don't
the
have
spells
infinite
were
spells,
used.
so I just wanted to check.
That's fine. I have like 50 more.
Yeah, it's fine. I've got 2.
well,
Nice.
No.
as this
okay.
goes on, the water begins to bubble,
No, it was such a good idea.
and you
Stop it.
see
Up the
several
passage.
black, writhing tendrils rise out of the water before finally the hulking body
Black Maga.
of a
Yeah,
creature.
Black Maga.
Is
Is it Black Maga?
Well, maybe I should just let you see the actual artwork.
Yes.
Oh, that's
I'm
great.
sorry,
Surface of
the
waves.
what? The
And
mother?
I think maybe we should end the game a little early tonight, because there's
Yeah,
no
'cause
way
this
this
guy-
fight's gonna happen in 30 minutes.
No! Fuck.
Oh,
I was thought I was so smart for teleporting us. It didn't work.
You
forgot.
were smart.
There's an ability that they have called
No teleport
Warp
for you?
Dimensions.
You son of a bitch.
Who's they? Who's they?
Well, her.
The mother.
I did
Is
say Ashley and
Lem?
Michael in particular would be very upset in the near future.
Oh, let me guess. Whatever this is doesn't have like any. It's like a construct or something, and it's immune to everything I can do.
I mean, Black Maga was basically immune to anything you could do. I don't see the difference. Kyra.
I just have a white screen. So.
There was a creature like this in Rise of the Rune Lords. I think it was actually during the time when you were outside of the party, but you might have heard about it from the friends. It's colossal, like 25, 30 feet tall, just from neck to the surface of the water, with tentacles that can reach through dimensions, through planes.
That's kind of rude.
That is so rude.
Like, what if like you
super
just go to another plane to take a poop? You know,
I mean,
just
it can, for example, it could reach into the ethereal plane to go through a solid wall and then out the ethereal plane on the other side of the wall. Or reach through
Why?
armor. It can suck the life out of people with a touch, and it has like all sorts of at-will spell-like abilities that are
thing?
super bullshit. Yep.
No wonder why this
Well,
hallway's so
one that
long.
was
It has to
just
get out
like
of its
this.
reach.
There's a dam called Skull's Crossing in central Varizia, and the party went there to fight some ogres and save a town. And during that fight, the ogres were able to crack the dam, and something in the ancient lake on the other side flowed downstream into a nearby town. And it was one of these. And it was attacking the town before ultimately, after about 3 rounds, there was no chance the party could fight it. Like, they were fighting just to survive. It continued to get to get washed downstream, and it got washed out, presumably into the sea. Hopefully. Unless this is the same one. In which case, y'all fucked.
It remembers.
In which case, y'all fuck.
So, yeah. There's
Okay.
your Mother of Oblivion.
Oh,
If you
no,
want
not
some-
the she I was looking for.
If you want some real fun, check out on Google Images. Here's the name. If you want to see her. Just like there's some fun artwork from Rise of the Rune Lords of that that thing. Let me make sure that that's yep. There they are. Literally, the
Great.
first 5 images are all specifically Black Maga from Rise of the Rune Lords.
Can't wait to meet that next week.
Yep.
Yep, that's gonna be fun. I've been thrilled about this because the Black Maga fight in Rise of the Rune Lords was one of my favorites in the entire AP, and to see this loving tribute here in this big, scary, creepy ancient lake. Oh,
Guess we should have listened to Lem, y'all.
yeah.
We can
don't
still
you
go
worry.
back.
I'm sure Lem will not hesitate to remind you of that forever.
Oh, absolutely.
Literally for the rest of your lives.
With everything else.
Yo, they kind of real ugly. They kind of look like a toxic waste met a turtle and an octopus.
They remind me of like a blending of an alien and a dinosaur.
Yeah, but like neat toxic waste, you know?
Yeah.
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 Radioactive. Definitely hit it.
Fun thing, canonically in this universe, in this continuity, one of these skipped Ezrin across a lake like a stone. It had him grappled and it just threw him so hard on the water that it skipped him 3 times.
Oh, we are gonna get
So,
We're gonna get bodied, and it's gonna be great.
absolutely bodied. Can't wait.
it'll be fun. It'll be fun. So, chat, thank you so much for watching us. I'm sorry to end early like this. It kills me. It really does. Especially with this, my beloved monster, the Mother of Oblivion. But, next week, same time, we will be live, and we'll be opening with this bundle of fun and joy on this wonderful lake. If you want to catch up on previous episodes or some of this one that you might have missed or other campaigns, you can find that on our YouTube channel, linked in the chat right now. You can also find all of these lovely people and that person down there on the link tree listed in chat. We'll be live again this coming Sunday with some 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons, so if you're looking forward to that, we'll see you then. Otherwise, take care, chat. Have a good night. Bye-bye, everyone.